The national anthem, Sophia Tepper. We need everybody to please rise.
Now here we go, answer whole shot.
I see the relationship with Stasic and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stasic brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stasics and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stasic or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
Here we go, answer whole shot.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYCs and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
in and out that second turn. Got to be Henry. Looking for Smith on that 3-spot. Boogie Clark going to pick it up on the 4. Lazaro, Tandenik going to get in the mix today with the boys. We bring this one back through in and out of that last turn, coming back down to it. Polk, Henry, little 1-2, come back to the line. We'll put Smith on the 3. Boogie Clark will get the 4. Lazaro come back through. Yeah, Michael, bring it back home, buddy. Bring it back home. Good stuff going on with these guys right here. Michael going to finish it up right there. Some good stuff going on. 18 riders in the group today. Got another one locked, loaded, ready to go. Roman Gomez, P.J. O'Brien, Tommy Bruni, Kobe Witten, Cameron Smith, and Brian Corrales. Locked, loaded, ready for action. All right, see who's got the horsepower to get things going. Witten got a pretty good shot down into turn number 1. Going to get these guys fired off out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower right now getting things moving on? Corrales in and out of the second turn. 3 straightaway, the 550 bike trying to ramp things up. Witten, Bruni on the move down the 3 straightaway. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. A little Tangent Pro-Am action coming on with the boys right now as they come on back down the line. Getting this one wrapped up all the way back to the stripe. Looks like it's going to be that 550 bike on the top spot back to us. Witten will pick up the 2. Bruni on the 4 as he comes on back home. Got another one locked, loaded, ready to go, and a couple of the big hitters in town. Rain Langford, Weston Merlot, Tomas Correa, Nolan Cardwell, Leonardo da Silva, and Josh McLean. See what's going on with the boys right now. 110% headed downtown in a hurry. Got to be big Weston Merlot. Going to fire this one off Langford on the 2 spot. Out of the first turn, down that second straight. Drive these guys back in and out that second turn. Third straight, we're going to go. Correa picking it up on the 3. Got to be Cardwell on that 4 spot. Locked and loaded in and out of that last turn. A little single file on the way back home. It's all 110% out front. Big Weston Merlot going to bring this one back to the line. Merlot, Langford go 1-2 back to the stripe. Correa going to get the 3. Cardwell going to get the 4. All right, get things fired off. 6 and under mixed open. 6 is the moto. Toro, Hoya, Koch, Jennings, Marzan, Wyatt, Francis, and Guthrie down the second straightaway. Looking for a top spot right now. See who's got things going on. The 161 by Merzian coming out of the second turn down that 3 straightaway, trying to ramp things up right now as he keep things moving on down the line. Bringing them in and out of that last turn. We go. Still got it on that top spot. Still your 161 by Merzian coming back down the last straightaway. Going to lock this one in. Looking for that 2 spot. Trying to get things fixed up. Coming back down to us. Looking for the 927 bike. Coke coming back to the line. He'll get it locked in with your 68 bike. A Toro will round out your top 3. Jordan Southwell, Aaron Sessa, Sunday world champ out front. Got to be the rock star Remy Sessa coming in and out of that second turn. Down the 3 straight, she's going to go. Sessa's got it on lock on the top spot. She's looking for that main event as they come out of that last straightaway. Bring it back to the line. Going to go with Jordan on the 2. Aruba going to get that 2 spot locked down as they come back through out of moto number 7. 8 moto down. McClure, Greer, Noyola, Falcone. Areciba coming down. Oh, lost one right downtown. Boo the Beast. We lost her in that first turn. We'll get her checked out right away. As they come in and out of that second turn down that 3rd straightaway. Got to be Dynamite Daisy Noyola. Noyola on the front line. She's running the show. Going to keep things going on. Greer's back up. Boo the Beast. We'll give her some love as she's coming back through. Coming on out of the last turn, last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot, the 4 bike on McClure. Bringing it back through for Gordy's Bike Shop. Going to pick it up on that too. Boo the Beast back up, though. Give her a little love as she's heading down through that. Out of moto number 8, 9's your moto, Farwell. Schumacher looking for Vescuso down into turn number 1. 9-10 mixed open. Headed on that first turn, down that second straightaway. Going to keep things moving on right now. Total points racing going on. Moto number 9 on the track. World number 3. Vescuso on the top spot out of New Mexico coming in down the second turn, down the 3rd straightaway. Schumacher, Farwell working it out in the 2-3. As they come on down the line, bring this one down that 3rd straightaway and out of that last turn. Cranking it up one more time. It's all Vescuso on the top spot. She runs the show. Bring it back for the 9-10 mixed open all the way back down that last straightaway. Going to be Farwell for that 2 spot. And Schumacher going to get the 3. Back at us out of moto number 9. 10's your moto now. Thompson, Vescuso, Smith, De Silva, Burgess. Cranking this one up in and out of that last turn. Bring it back through. 10's the moto. Got to be Firefox. Vescuso on the top spot. World number 8 plate. Bringing it back down the line. She's got this one locked in. Looking for that 2 spot. Who's going to be? It's going to be the 902 by Alejandro. We'll pick up the 2. Back at us out of moto 10. 11's your moto. Winning out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Rodriguez, Langini, Blackman, Sirfoss, Spencer, Rush. Got to be Sirfoss checking out on the rest of the pack right now. Crazy Legs, Velocity Colors out of New York. She owns the show. Coming back at us, looking for 2 riders to move on. National Age Group number 7 bike will pick up that 2 spot of Spencer. Spencer for the 2. So we come back at us out of moto number 11. 12's a moto down the 3 straightaway. Regalis, Mott, Joseph, Wyatt. Trying to put things together on the way back home. Joseph trying to ramp things up on the way back through. Who's got that top spot locked in? Oh, there it goes. Down the last straightaway, Joseph. The Bullet going to bring it back to the line. She'll take that transfer out of moto number 12. 13's your moto coming down the second straightaway. Nag 20, Southwell, Hicks, Melvin, Lavoie, and Simon. And out of that second turn, Hicks trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Got company coming down the line. Trying to get it going on. Simon trying to ramp things up going into that last turn. See what he's got on the way back through. J&R, the dude, Melvin, trying to show him a wheel. Trying to get in the mix. Going looking for that 2 spot. Down that last straightaway. Still your National Age Group 20 bike out front. Southwell, full throttle colors coming back to the line. We'll get it wrapped up right there. It looks like Hicks will get the 2 with Southwell. 1-2 out of moto. 13, 14's your moto now. Gainey, Monegro, Van Gelder, Sullivan, Griffith coming out of the last turn. Hutch the clutch on the top spot. Factory 09 colors. Bringing this one back to the stripe. Going to go Gainey, LTR colors on that 2 spot. Back to the stripe on the 21 bike. We'll make it happen right there out of moto 14. 15's your moto down through that 3rd straightaway. Hester, Angela, Carpenter, Addison Jr., Graves, and Gasaway. Out of the last turn, last straight coming back at us. Aruba, going to be Angela coming back to the line, looking for that 2 spot 15 bike, trying to make it happen. It'll slide on by right there. 16 of Graves. We'll get it wrapped up out of moto 15. 16's your moto, keeping things going on now. Gallegos, Wooters, Noel, Longini, and Young. Wooters trying to hold on to a 2 spot, in and out of the last turn, looking for that top spot. BMX Sharks, Cruzy to Racer, coming down the last straightaway. He'll go with Wooters. Gallegos go 1-2 out of moto 16. Or no, that was Young on that 2 spot as we bring that one back around. Gore Smith, Kadelic, Lidkey, Aiko, Dorenzis, and coming back through, Iderola Jr. in and out of that second turn. 5 bike, Aiko on the top spot, running down that 3 straightaway. Black Crown colors looking for that 2 spot, keeping things going on. The Warrior, Dorenzis, 30 bike, trying to hold it down in and out of that last straight, coming back at us, still trying to get things wrapped up right now. Back down the last straightaway, 6 bike will pick up the 2, back to the line, looking for that 3 spot. It'll be your 30. 18 Zamboto out of the last straightaway, coming back at us, looking for Mr. Hayes on the top spot and bring this one back through. 13-14 open, coming back to the line. Hayes, Vicario, pick up the 2 spot as we bring this one back to the stripe. Walters, where's your number plate at, bro? Come on, man. You're going to get in trouble right off the bat. Keeping things moving on. Roman, Gavin, Jones, Peterson, Bunker, Hebner, Miller, Zachenko coming out of the last turn. Last straightaway back at us. Going to go Zuko back to the line. How about the 15 and your 25 bike will round it out right there. 15 of Gavin, 25 bike of Miller. Get your top spots locked in. That's the way it goes out of Moto 19. Downriders back up. Gold Coast Daylight Rider. Give him a little love when he's coming back through. A Hebner. Big pops happening right now. 17-20 open. Marshall, Drinkard, Gray, McCready. Oh, my man, Cashton Binge on the top spot. Pole Magazine, Test Pilot, bring this one back through in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, 8 bike, looking for the 2. Drinkard coming down the line. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. 20's a moto, bring them back around. 17-20 coming back through. Cashton Binge on the top spot. Your A bike, he'll bring it back to the stripe. Looking for your 8. A Drinkard will pick up the 2. Corey Binge will give him a shout out. I don't know if he's here in Florida or not, man. He might be at the shop at Peak 10 Customs. They might have us tuned in today. DeRosers, Walter, Camarada coming down through that third straight. Walter on the top spot. He's got this one going on, bringing it back through in and out of that last turn. He's going to go. Georgia boy coming back at us. He'll get this one rolling on back to the line, looking for the 5 bike. DeRoser's going to pick up the 2. Camarada going to get the 3 as they come back through out of Moto 21. 22's your Moto 800 girls cruisers. Edmonds, Windows, Dowdy, Schneider. Windows, Dowdy, Edmund, Schneider still working this one out, and now the last turn, looking for one rider moving on to that main event. Who's got it locked in on the top spot as they come on back down the last straightaway? Got to be the 9 bike right now, bringing it back through. The Nightmare, Dowdy, Get a Grip colors. She'll bring it back to the line. She'll get it done out of Moto 22. 23 is your moto coming down that second straightaway. The Blue Cheetah got to be on the top spot. Smith, Biskupski, Elton, Urena Gray, Vescuso, and Kopetsky coming down that 3 straightaway. Bringing this one in and out of that last turn, though. It's all the Blue Cheetah, Smith on the top spot. Albie's box colors are coming back down to us. She's got it wrapped up on the Friday, coming back down to that second spot. Going to go down to the 2 bike and your NAC 5. How about Vescuso and the NAC 5 of Kopetsky round out your top 3. All right, getting one dialed in on the gate right now up here. 11-12 girls cruisers, Thompson, Pierce, Appenzeller, Vescuso, Callow, Pringle, Thompson, Cole. Get things fired off and running on down into turn number 1. Vescuso, world number 4 plate, dropped 1 or 2 off as they headed in that first turn. We'll get that rider checked out and down that second straightaway. It's all Vescuso on the top spot. Tiny but mighty. Got to be Appenzeller picking up the 2 as they drive in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. 316 colors looking for that 3 spot. Got to be Thompson. She's working it out. Down the line we go into that last turn. Everybody cranking it up. Pierce trying to put something together, trying to get to that 3 spot right now. Still bring this one back through. Vescuso coming back at me. They're going to get it wrapped up right there. Back to the line. Go Appenzeller for the 2 spot. Thompson for your 3. Downrider back up. Give her a little love on the way back home. Thirteen, 14 girls cruisers headed downtown. Hinton, Searfoss, Pierce, Pringle, Williams down into the first turn. Searfoss on that top spot. Crazy Legs out of the first turn down the second straightaway. She's got this one locked in right now. Going to be Hinton on the 2 as they drive it back around in and out of the second turn. Third straight they go. Williams trying to ramp it up, looking for top 2, moving on to that main event as they drive down that 3 straightaway. 25 is the moto on track. Williams still trying to get a piece of Hinton on the way back through. It's all Searfoss on the top spot down the last straightaway. She'll bring this one back home. Searfoss will get it done. Hinton for the 2. That's the way it'll go out of Moto 25. 26 is your moto into that second turn. Third straightaway. Frankel, Sherrill, Turner, Flynn, Zatelli, and Douglas cranking things up. It's all premier national colors out front. The national number 84 bike in and out of that third turn. Last straightaway, Sherrill coming back through, looking for the R bike on the 2 of Franco. Power Effects Speedco colors will bring it back to the stripe, and that's the way it goes out of Moto 26. 27 is your moto. Out of that first turn, down that second straightaway with the 5 bike leading the charge. Down the line, Bensinger coming back through. Elton and Griffin working it out. 31-35, ladies on track. Bensinger working the top spot right now. She has got full command of this one, headed down through that third straightaway. In and out of that last turn, she's going to crank it up one more time. It's all Bensinger coming back to us out of South Carolina. She'll bring this one back to the stripe. We'll go with Griffin on that 2 spot, back to the line. And your 3 bike, Elton, will round out your top spots as they come on back through. Total points racing out of Moto 27. Yeah, Matt Bynum, you out there tuned in on a Friday out of Rock Hill. Pringle, Brady, Morera on the top spot. She's running the show right now. She's bringing this one. Renata coming in out of the last turn. She'll bring it back home. Looking for Brady on that 2 spot. Pringle on the 3, and they get it wrapped up as they come back out of Moto 28. 29, Shimoto headed downtown. Macia, Bell, Hutland, White, Carter, Laszlo, Hutland, Machine Gun Bonnie on the top spot. Should get this one going on down through that second straightaway. She's working it out right now. Looking for top 2 moving on as they come in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Got to be Carter picking it up on the 2. Planet Bicycle colors keeping things charged up down through that third straightaway. It's all Hutland on the top spot. She's got this one wrapped up. Coming out of Georgia. She'll bring him back around. Keeping things rolling on back home. Looks like that's the way it's going to go. Looking for that 2 spot. The 782 of Carter. We'll bring him back through. And that's the way it goes out of Moto 29. Got a down rider into that last turn right now as they headed down that second straightaway, boys, coming back at us. Keeping things going on. Johnson, Cox, Tipton, Kinsler, Hicks, Taylor, Reynolds. Charging hard right now as they bring this one in and out of that second turn down the third straightaway. Hicks getting it done. Bring this one back through. Hicks on the top spot. Looking for top 3. Moving on to this one in that main event as they drive in and out of that last turn. Hicks keeps it under control right now as they drive it down that last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Got the 5 bike in tow. Cox going to pick it up for that 2. Back to the line with your 973 of Reynolds. Rounding out your top 3. Checked out Hudzik, McPhee, Taylor in and out of the first turn. Lost the chain. He's checking out the drive line right there. He's like, man, I don't know what's going on. 29 bike leading this one in and out of that second turn. McPhee, Taylor going to get it done 1-2. Hudzik, too much horsepower, man. Threw the drive line off. We'll get him checked out over there in and out of that last turn. Bring these guys back around. McPhee getting it done on the top spot. Taylor on the 2 as they come in and out of the last turn. Last straightaway, back to the line. These guys locked in. Hudzik going to get himself fixed up over there. What's up, Red? 9-year-old cruisers. Let's head down on this one. Johnson, Robles, Gallegos, Hotchkiss, McClure, and Cutler kind of downtown. Dropped one off along the way. Going to get spicy all day long. Going to get fired up and running. These guys, McClure, he'll get back up. We'll give him a little love as they come in and out of that second turn. Nag 6 out front running the show. Hotchkiss on that 2 spot. Cruzy to Racer on the top spot, though, keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway, 110%. Looking for Robles. He's going to try to ramp things up in and out of that last turn and see if he's got the juice to make it happen, keeping things going on. Coming down that last straightaway still. Gallegos on the front lines coming back to the stripe. Still your 60 bike on the 2. And he'll hold it back at us. That's the way to go. Hotchkiss, Gallegos, 1-2, Adamoto 32. McClure's back up. Give him a little love. Give him a little love. Man, McClure, I figure you'd be at state finals this weekend at Chandler, man. What's the deal? He's like, no, man, I got to get a couple more national scores in, bro. Pretty good shot out of JBR at Johnson. Going to get the machine rolling on down into turn number 1. Martinez, Williams, Reyes, Perito, and Hardy trying to crank things up out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to keep it moving on? It's all the machine out front. Johnson in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. It's all Martinez on that 2 spot. Keeping things charged up down that 3 straightaway. 0-9 on the move, though. Perito, he's trying to put something together in and out of that last turn and see if he's got a little extra juice in the tank as we come on back down the line. Get these guys wrapped up. The 9 bike on that top spot looking for 2 to go. Back to the stripe, but still your 9 and your 7 will get it done. Top spots, Johnson, Martinez, 1-2, Adamoto 33, 34 is your moto. Stauffer, Strayer, Choing looking for Irwin, Beckley, Latal, and Pamel's in and out of that down that second straightaway. J-bike on the top spot. Action, Jackson, Stauffer keeping things moving on with the K-bike of Irwin on that 2 spot. The Condor, he's on the move right now. Beckley trying to put something together into that last turn, see if he can crank it up on the way back out. We'll see what's going down with these guys coming back through. Latal trying to hold on to that 3 spot, back to the line. Beckley trying to ramp it up. All the way back to the line we go. Beckley will come on back home. He'll get it locked in right there as we come on back to the stripe. Adamoto 34, 35 your moto, driving in out of the second turn, third straightaway. Horn, Gray, Andrade, Goto, Jackson Jr., Garcia, Santana, and Dowdy. Keeping things moving in and out of that last straightaway. Single file on the way back home. Looking for a top spot. Santana coming back down the last straightaway with the 13 bike. Andrade will pick up the 2. Back to the line. Ooh, did he get him at the stripe, though, for that 3 spot? We'll see what's going on. Another one, 36 is the moto coming our way down through that third straightaway. Full, Wilkie, Monegro, Kopetsky driving out of the last turn. Monegro's on the charge, though, down that last straightaway. See if he can keep things moving on. Coming back to the line. Monegro trying to give a little pull back to the stripe. Going to go with the nag 6. Will get it done. Kopetsky on that top spot as he comes on back through. At a moto 36, 37 is the moto. Down through that third straight they go. Uchorn, Badanyik, how about Horn? Kahan and Schulte, Inman, Piper, and Owens down that 3 straightaway. And then we're going to go. HRP colors out front. Cambama, Piper. Piper going to bring it back to the line. How about the 6 and the double deuce? We'll round it out. 6 bike, Inman, and the double deuce of Badanyik will round out your top 3. Little drifter right there, but he holds it down as he comes in and out. Moscato, man, nice save as he charged through that second turn. Third straightaway, Hutland colors out front. Got to be Taylor Cole. Cole going to bring this one down that last straightaway. Looking for 2, moving on. Coming back to the line. 10 bike trying to hold it down, but the 1 bike. 10 bike holds it down. Moscato at the stripe as we come on back through. At a moto 38, 39 is your moto now. Strickland, Rogers, Marlowe, Adams, Mitchell, Gomez, and Hamill driving it back through. Last straightaway looking for that top spot. Nag 5 is Strickland. HRP colors coming back down the line. He'll lock this one up. Top 3 moving on. Strickland will get it done. 6 bike and your Gold Cup champ of Marlowe. And Hamill will round out your top 3 out of moto 39. 40 is your moto now. Irwin, Mrazek, Williams, and Piper coming down that 3 straightaway, cranking things up and going into that last turn. See who's looking for a top spot right now as they drive it back through. Single file on the top, bringing it back to the line. Looking for that 29 bike, going to be Irvin. Swerving Irvin, going to bring it back to the line. That's the way it'll go. Out of moto 40, 41 your moto. Mendito having some problems out the gate, right off the gate. As we come on down the second straightaway, got to be Herrera in and out of the second turn. Down the 3 straight, we're going to go. Mendito, Monreal, Merlot coming back at us. McCabe, Mooney, and Jackson keeping things charged up into that last turn, last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Dirt Addiction, going to be Jackson picking it up on the 2. Got room for 3, along with your 11 bike. McCabe will round out your top spots. Check. 42 Zamono downtown. Griffin Sr., O'Connor, the loose, Lucas, and Massal. Down the second straightaway, locked up on that top spot. The loose in and out of the second turn. Down the 3 straight, we're going to go. Gold Cup trying to ramp it up right now. Looking for him. Massal. He's trying to get things going on with Griffin Sr. A little side by side with these boys trying to work it out for that 2 spot. Let's see who's going to drop in. Coming back down that last straightaway. Got a little pole. Nag 2 going to hold it down, keeping it a little smoother on the way back home. And that's the way it'll go. Nag 1, Nag 2, Deleuze, Missal, 1-2 out of moto 42, 43 is your moto. Driving in out of that second turn. Nag 2 out front. Phillips, Meekum, Anderson. Pavlokic coming back through us in and out of that last straightaway. Coming back around. Meekum making a move in and out of the last turn. He's trying to put something together on the way back home. Getting it wrapped up out front. It's all Phillips on the top spot. Phillips in the 1 bike. Martina going to get that 2 spot. Hardman charges in and out of that second turn. Grabs a little break right there. Warnett, Rogers, and Flores down through that 3rd straightaway. Hardman on the top spot. Big Wayne, he's got this one locked and loaded. Coming back at us in and out of the last turn. Out of Fort Myers, Florida, coming back down the line. Hardman throws a little style on it all the way back down the last straightaway. He's having fun on a Friday. Coming back to the stripe. That's the way to go. Hardman out of 44, 45. Wagner, Lindsay, Skinner, Simon, Kuhlman, Morera, and Moberly. Down through that 3rd straightaway, Morera picking it up on that 2 spot. Power FX Speedco colors in and out of the last turn. Swinging around the inside. Everybody trying to crank things up along the way. Looking for that top spot in the 23 bike. Moberly will come back to the line. He'll get it wrapped up right there. The 118. Skinner will get the 3. Morera will pick up the 2. Motley Drew in and out of that second turn. 3rd straight. Johnson will pick up that 2 spot. Lopez, Lingard. And Motley still leading the charge out of that last turn. 46 is the moto as he come on back at us. Motley Drew on the top spot. Hydrogen coming back to the line. That's the way we'll bring it back through out of moto 46. 47 is the moto now. Kennard, Bercier, Johnson, Carbo, Anderson, Pringle, Die in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. S squared out front, running the show right now. 14 bike, the Tomahawk Johnson. Johnson bringing out of that second turn. Be like Pringle on that 2 spot down through that 3rd straightaway. He's ramping this one up, keeping things moving on down the line. 56 to 60 cruisers charging in and out of that last turn, last straightaway. Still Johnson takes it upstairs. Pringle on that 2 spot, working it out, looking for that 3. The 5 bike trying to keep things moving on at Kennard. Kennard will bring it back home and lock it down for the 3, and that's the way it goes out of Moto 47, 48 your Moto. 5 and under novice, little tiny Groms. Here we go. 5 and under novs, little tykes, little bikes, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds out on the track. Kirby, Taylor, Marrera, Edmonds, Bowler, Hoyle, Melvin, McMillan, in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Keeping things charged up right now. Who's got those top spots locked in? Melvin, bring this one back there. There's my little buddy Rhett. He's in the mix right now, coming back at us. Bowler, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds out on the track. Man, a whole gaggle of fraggles, as my friend Greg Harrison likes to call them as we come on back to us. The little guy's getting it, airing it out a little bit. McMillan on that top spot, keeping things going on. Got to be Melvin on the 2. Melvin to get the 2 back to the line, looking for that last spot, that 348 bike. Vasquez will come back home, and he'll get it wrapped up right there out of Moto 48. 49's the Moto. Jenszewski, Gannon, Stroud. 7-year-old novice riders keep things up, fired up out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Little tykes, little bikes, total points racing going on right now as they drive in and out of that second turn. Stroud getting it done. Jenszewski on the 2. Gannon on the 3 spot. Glitter Bomb Gannon coming back at us. The Hill local out of Illinois. Yeah, coming on down through it. We'll give Don and Joanne a little shout out right now. They're probably tuned in. Moby Hills coming back to us, going to get it done. Stroud on the top spot. I know Joanne's tuned in. She's at work today. She works from home. Dilly Bear, Jenszewski, Glitter Bomb. So I'm getting it done for the Hill. I'm a Hill local. Bring it back on the line, and that's the way to go out of Moto 49. 50's your Moto. Headed in now the second turn. Kirby, Priest. Carrero coming back at us down the 3 straightaway. Single file action going on right now. 8-year-old novice riders. 50's the Moto on the track. Keeping things moving on in and out of that second turn, third turn, last straightaway as they come on back through. Still got that top spot. Little John on the front lines rolling this one back at us down the last straightaway. 450 bike. Kirby trying to hold down the 2 spot, and he will back to the line. Priest on the 3. That's the way it goes out of Moto 50. 51's your Moto down the second straightaway. Urena, Carrasquero, Taylor driving in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Carrasquero coming down through that line, 3 straightaway. Bring this one back through and out of that last turn. Cranking it up. Urena picking it up on the 3 spot, keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway and out of that last turn they go. 51's a Moto. 12-year-old novice riders get things moving on. Going to get a little older, going to get a little sketchier, headed downtown. Here we go. 41 to 45 novice riders. Everybody should have listened to their wives. They said, don't do it. Hatchet. Merzion, Rogers, Hall, and Jenkins coming down the second straightaway. 769. Rogers on that top spot. Out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, coming down through it. South Park local, probably getting things moving on. Bring this guy out of that last turn. 41-45. Navi's got room for 2. Rogers on the top spot. Here comes the swarm down that last straightaway. Everybody ramping it up. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? 3 wide. Keep things going on right now. Brycino, Guthrie, Mejia, Griffin, Farwell. Go get it out of the last turn. Last straightaway looking for a top spot. Top 2 moving on to that main event as they come on back down the last straightaway. Who's got the top spot locked in? The 927 and the 93 by Mejia. And Jackson will get it done 1 and 2 as they come back through on a Moto 53. '54 is a Moto 6-year-old intermediates. Downtown we go. Francis, Parton, McPhee, Wyatt, and Waldrop coming down the second straightaway looking for a top spot. 62 bike keeping things going on. McPhee keeping it going on out of St. Augustine. Going to drive this one back in and out of that second turn. Francis, see ya. Looking for the 2 spot. Down the third straight they go. Got room for 2 moving on as they drive this one back through in and out of that last turn. Try to show them a wheel. Ken seal the deal there. They're both moving on as they keep things going on down through that last straightaway. McPhee on the top spot. 62 bike. We'll bring it back home in the 32 of Francis. McPhee, 1-2 out of Moto 54. 55's your Moto. Bunker, Toro, Merzion, and Jennings coming in and out of the second turn. 161 bike out front. Mismatch. Merzion getting things rolling on down that third straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Toro Going to keep things charged up right now and keep it on, move on. They'll bring it in and out of that last turn. Last straightaway coming back down to us. Still got it wrapped up out front. The 161 bike will come back home. Looking for that 68. We'll pick up the 2. Another one coming our way. 56 is Simona Miller, Falcone, Aarons. Oh, dropped one off of that last turn. Rider down. He's getting back up, though, coming back at us. Aruba on the top spot. Falcone coming down the last straightaway. Going to lock this one up out front. Miller picking up the 2. Aarons. Arribas, Guido, Anderson, Salvador, Bajorn, Lumley, and Cross driving this one back through and out on the last straightaway, coming back home. Who's got the top spot locked in? Coming back to us, the 978 bike going to get it done with the 818. Jorgensen, Austin going to go 1 and 2 back to the line. We're going to go with the 102 bike across. Cross will get that 3 spot locked in out of Moto 57. That's the way it comes back to us. 8-year-old intermediates. Tapasco, Hermie, Storin, Giraldo, Schumacher, Altman headed down into turn number 1. Who's got the horsepower to get things fired up and running on this one? Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Dropped one off, getting things going on down the line. 227 by Giraldo coming back at me in and out of that second turn. 3 straightaway. Going to be Altman on the 2 spot. Pack BMX Racing. Keeping things moving on down through that 3rd straightaway. Downriders back up out there. We can give them some love on the way back through. Get them all hooked up. Coming back home. Last straight coming back to us. Still got it wrapped up out front. Giraldo coming back down the line. The 227 bike. Get it done with your 86. Altman 1 and 2. And they'll transfer on out of Moto 58. '59's a Moto, 10-year-old intermediates. Pringle, Anderson, Owens, Skywalker, and Wallace looking for a top spot and see who's got this one coming on down through that second straightaway. 109 bike. Luke coming in now that second turn. He's got this one going on. Chung coming back to me. Keeping things moving on down the line, looking for that 2 spot. Fly zone trying to ramp it up. Anderson trying to get things going on down that 3rd straightaway in and out of that last turn. Bringle holding on to a 2 spot. He's got this one. Fox Hunt Racing Colors out of Orange Beach coming back to us with the 109 and your 127. We'll keep it up 1 and 2. Luke and Weston 1-2 back at me out of Moto 59. 60's your Moto driving in on the second turn. Carrasquero. That's Vito, Gannon, Fitzgibbon, Morello, and Ramirez working it out down that 3rd straightaway, bringing these guys in and out of that last turn. Who's got the top spots locked in right now as they keep things moving on? Coming back down to us, getting it wrapped up out front. Going to be the 928 and the 902 bike going 1 and 2. Carrasquero, Esfito, get it done. Top spots out of Moto 60. 61's your Moto heading into that second turn right now. Down through that 3rd straightaway. Cordera, Storin, Eversole keeping things moving on down that 3rd straightaway. Cordera holding on to a 3 spot. Fox Hunt picking it up on the 2. Wild Will, Eversole on that 2 spot. Storin getting it done out front, though, holding on to the top spot, looking for that low point in that first go-around as they come back through. It's all Brody back to the line. Brody get it wrapped up. Eversole for the 2. Cordera for your 3. Out of Moto 61, 62's your Moto down that 3rd straightaway. Rush, Thuverez, Gatrell, Sterling on the front lines running the show. In and out of that last turn, keeping things moving on. Looking for that low point right now. 13-year-old intermediates coming back to us. 62's the Moto. Looking for the 2 spot. Who's got it locked in? The 86 bike. Thoverez going to hold on to that 2. Rush for your 3. Out of Moto 62, 63's your Moto. King, Blackstop, Zuniga, Kirby, Mott in and out of that last turn. Last straightaway looking for that top spot. Nice little tap manual right there in the 190 bike. King back to the line. I'll go with the 243 bike. Zuniga will pick up the 2. Out of Moto 63, 64's your Moto headed in that second turn. 934 bike running the show. Arias, Emick, Blackstock, Blackman, Rogers cranking things up and now that last turn coming back at us. Still got that top spot. Geronimo coming back down the 3rd straightaway. Back to the line we're going to go. Rogers and Visbal going to get done 1 and 2 out of Moto 64. 65's your Moto. Lamb, Wallace, Brusco, and Miller charging down the second turn. The 110 bike out front running the show. Stacy Lamb, Lidworks out of Davenport, coming down that 3 straightaway into that last turn. See if he can keep it on the gas. Not letting anybody make a pass right now as he's coming on back down the last straightaway. 110 bike, a Lamb on the top spot. He's got this one locked in. Back to the stripe we go. Taking 165 is the moto. That's the way it goes down. All right, welcome to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies now. Sunday, Hardy, Brown, Robles, Brady, and Sessa. Dropped one off downtown. We'll get a little down rider checked out. We are in the Girls Club right now, so we get things moving on down through that third straightaway. 0-9 on the top spot. Got to be Brown. Brown bring this one back through in and out of that last turn. Looking for that two. Oh, little miss attitude. Going to be Hardy. Hardy picking it up on that two spot. Out of Powder Springs, Georgia, coming back at us. Cobb County local. She'll bring this one back to the line. Go Hardy, Brown. Get it done 1-2 back to the stripe. We'll get our down rider checked out over there, make sure everything's all right. Snack attack, Robles going down, 110% nutrition. Down rider back up. Yeah, make some noise out there. Make some noise. Hook it up. Get a little more serious right now as we head downtown Sunday. Greer, Adams, Southwell, McClure, Zimmerman, Edmonds headed down into it. Southwell on that top spot. Got to be Gigi the Giant on the top spot. She's got this one going on. The Georgia girls are getting some work done right now as they drive this one in on that second turn with the B-bike. A Sunday on that two spot. Sunday hold on to the two right now down that three straightaway. Edmonds trying to get a piece of it. She's trying to work it out as they head down to that last turn. Coming back at us, McClure. She's trying to find a way around. But it's all the Boo, the Beast, Greer picking up on that three spot. She's trying to crank it back home, but it's all Gigi the Giant. Southwell back down to us. Boo the Beast on that two spot, and she'll come back home. That's the way to go with those ladies right there. Eight-year-old ladies coming down through that third straightaway. Windows, Dynamite Daisy, Noyola, Sessa, Dowdy, and Schneider working this one out. The world champ coming back down that last straightaway, but it's all Dynamite Daisy on that top spot. They'll battle this one out down that last straightaway. Going to go Sessa, Noyola, 1-2. Adamoto 68, 69, Shimoto driving into that second turn. Elton, Gray, Hegberg, Farwell, Vescuso, Urena, Biskupski coming down that three straightaway, looking for that top spot. Vescuso owns the show right now. World number 3 plate, driving it out of that last turn. She's cranking this one up. Got to be Urena on the two spot. Power Effect Speedco colors. Down that last straight they go. Got to be 0-9, kicking it up for the 3 spot. Back to the stripe and go Biskupski. We'll make it happen right there out of Moto 69. 70's your moto winning out of the second turn, third straightaway. Dyer running the show, full tilt factory, way out front. She's got the radio turned up full blast with the Rock 1, looking for that 2. Going to be the Blue Cheetah, Sawyer Smith. Smith picking up that 2 spot. Smith, Dyer go 1-2 back to the line out of Moto 70. 71's your moto downtown. Smeltzer, DeRosers, Burgess, Chambers, and Paltrow coming down that second straightaway. Hollywood, Chambers on the top spot, running the show right now to Punta Gorda. Coming down through that third straightaway. She's got this one, a lockdown on that one bike. Chambers getting things moving on. Burgess, DeRoser, Smeltzer, and Paltrow working out for the 2-3. Let's see what happens on that 2 spot as they come on back to us. Going to go the 1 and your 9 bike. How about Chambers? Paltrow, 1-2. Adamoto 71, 72 Shimoto, World 8, driving into that second turn. Vescuso, Thompson, Smith, Pringle. 316 colors at Thompson on the 2 spot. Madison the Machine. Yeah, Tyler Brown's posse trying to hold on to that too. She's driving back through and out of that last turn, but Smith trying to ramp things up along the way. Still your World 8 bike getting it wrapped up on the top spot of Vescuso. Coming back to the line, we're going to go Thompson on the 2. Adamoto 72, 73, Shimoto Pierce, Callow, Cole, Kovacs, Appenzeller, Tiny But Mighty on the top spot. She's running the show right now down through that third straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Going to be Albie's box colors. Kovacs bringing it back home, but it's all Tiny But Mighty on the top spot. She's got this one wrapped up right now, coming back down the last straightaway. Rift Tangent factory colors. Albie's box on the 2. Kovacs will make it happen. Adamoto 73, 74 is your moto, driving into that second turn. Longini, Gilman, McMillan, Pierce, Spencer, Rodriguez down through that third straightaway. Going to be faster. Bobby Gilman on the top spot. She's running the show right now. And now that last turn, she'll crank this one up, looking for that 2 spot. Who's got it locked in right now? The 1 bike of McMillan. McMillan coming back to the line. She'll get it wrapped up for that airborne crew as they come on back home. Gilman, McMillan, 1-2 out of Moto 74. 75 your moto, driving it out of the second turn, third straightaway. Sirfos, Williams, Pringle, Jones, Dannenberg, White, Hinton. The voice, got to be Avery Jones on the top spot. The Z, Dannenberg on that 2, bringing it back down that third straightaway. Looking for that 3 spot, going to be Sirfoss. The battle's going to start up with these ladies on a Friday. Here we go. Jones, Dannenberg, Sirfoss, 1, 2, and 3. They come home out of Moto 75, 76 your moto. Joseph, Stevens, Hinton, Horn. Archibighi coming down through that third straightaway, hitting on the top spot. Keeping things going. A couple of Colorado girls doing it 1 and 2 right now. Bring this one back home. Joseph on the 2 as they come on back down the last straightaway, but Hinton getting it done out front. The bullet makes Joseph on that 2 spot back to the line. We'll go Hinton. Joseph, 1-2 out of Moto 76. 77's a moto. Herrera got the full custom plate going on right now. Sadie, I like it. Coming back out. Franco, Cheryl, Goodell in and out of the last turn, cranking this one up, but it's all Herrera on the top spot. Full custom plate going on as she comes back to the line of Cheryl on 2. We'll get it wrapped up right there. Out of Moto 77, 78 your moto, 17-20 ladies on track. Nelson, Sargent, Flynn, Regalis, Kelly, Zitelli coming down that 3 straightaway. Fall Risk Racing Colors out front. A Sargent on the top spot. Out of Eagle, Colorado. She's coming back at us down the last straightaway. She'll lock it up, looking for that national number 93 bike. A Nelson on the 2. Sergeant Nelson go 1-2 out of Moto 78. 79's your moto down the second straightaway. Bensinger working the top spot. She'll bring this one back through. Strayer, Brady, Badaniak working it down the 3 straight. 79's a moto. Got room for one of these ladies moving on. 31-40. Ladies, girls club coming our way. And out of that last turn still. Bensinger on the top spot. SBW Colors coming back at us. We'll get it wrapped up right there out of Charleston, South Carolina. That's the way to go out of Moto 79. 80's your moto now. 51 and over, ladies. Last of the girls club coming our way. Machine Gun, Bonnie Hutland on the top spot. She's got it locked in, going in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, 62, going to be Bell. And Laszlo on the 3 as they keep things charged up down through that third straightaway. It's all Hutland on the top spot. She's got this one wrapped up on a Friday. Coming out of that first round, in and out of that second turn, or third turn, last straightaway. Hutland will get it wrapped up right there. Going to be Bell for the 2, and Laszlo for your 3. So we switch it up. Lavoie, Reynolds, Van Gelder, Elton, Andrade, Taylor, Jax Fowler, Bissonette coming down the second straightaway looking for a top spot. Nag 1, Hollywood, Reynolds in the zone colors. He's got this one going on. Out in North Carolina, coming down through that third straightaway. In and out we're going to go. Mark Coates, man, he might be tuned in today in the zone, bringing us back through. It's all Reynolds. Downriders back up, the 63 bike. Bissonette coming back at us down that last straightaway. Here we go. Still got the Nag 1 out front running the show right now, coming back down the last straightaway. Fowler looking for that 2 spot in the 895 and the Nag 11. Lavoie will round out and get your top 3 out of Moto 81. Johnson, Sullivan, Melvin, Tipton, Simon, Cox going to head on down into turn number 1. Who's got the whole shot? Velocity going to get things fired up right now as they head on down through that second straightaway. Nag 16, though, got it locked in. Going to go RF Company. Simon Thorell in and out of the second turn. Third straight, he's got this one locked down. Keeping it going on down the line. Tipton, Melvin, Sullivan, Johnson, Cox all trying to find a way. The dude, Melvin, he's trying to do a little shopping in and out of that last turn and see what he can put together on the way back home. Still, it's all your Nag 16 on that top spot. Back down the last straightaway. Cox looking for the 2. Cox will pick it up for the 2. Back to the line. Out of Moto 82, 83 your moto. Lindbergh, Kinsler, Monegro, Workman, Irvin, Hicks. Kinsler knocks a Fox on that 2 spot. Hicks on that top spot. He'll drop this one down through that third straightaway. Kinsler's got company coming, though, down the line. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Still bring this one back through. Got it locked up out front. It's all Weston Hicks. Hicks coming back at us down the last straightaway. Kinsler's got company coming with him, though. Workman trying to get it going on down the last straightaway. Back to the stripe will go. Kinsler will hold on to that 2 spot as we come back through. We'll give Brandon Kinsler a little shout out. He might be tuned in. He might be awake. Out of Moto 83, Moto 84. Here we go, driving in and out of that second turn. Gainey, Eckel, McPhee, Griffith, Southwell, Hudzik, Taylor. Claiborne Answer Factory right out front. Eckel on the top spot, running in and out of that last turn. Hutch clutch, going to be Griffith on the 2. Griffith hold on to that 2 spot. 3 spot could be up for grabs coming down the last straightaway. 8X, B-Bike on the hard charge right now. McPhee, Butter trying to put it together. 20 bike will slide on by. Going to be Southwell. Get it wrapped up right there. Out of Moto 84, 85's your moto. Winning now the second turn, third straightaway. Albie's box colors on that top spot, running the show. The Birdman, Kovacs, Hotchkiss, Addison Jr., Hardy, Brady, Cutler, and Hayes. Fire off out of the last turn, last straightaway, single file coming back at us, looking for that 2 spot. The 1 bike going to take it on back through. Kovacs Hardy will get it done. Top spots out of Moto 85. 86 is your moto down that second straightaway. Johnson, Martinez, Navani, Johnson, Robles. Gallegos leading the charge, coming back down that third straightaway. Navani picking it up on that 2 spot. 316 colors. These guys going for a semi-main event. 19 riders in the group today. Uh-oh, big move down low. Trying to come back in. The machine, Johnson, trying to show him a wheel. Couldn't quite seal the deal there, though. He was testing the waters. Uh-oh, lost the lead riders in that first turn. Gasway, Wooters, Williams, Zuniga, Perito, Carpenter down the second straightaway. NAC 12 in the Gold Cup 2 leading the way. Zuniga, Perito getting it done 1 and 2. Down riders back up over there in that first turn. Give those guys some love on the way back home. Still got it wrapped up out front. Going to be Zuniga coming back down the last straightaway. Perito going to get the 2. Back to the line out of Moto 87. Moving on to that semi-main event. Everybody putting the squeeze on down. We lost the lead. Oh, top 3 going down. Oh, man, here we go. Action Jackson, Stauffer, the Black Widow. He crept alongside, man, and creeped away with this one, driving it on that second turn. Third straightaway, 17 in the 6 bike, trying to work it out. Pamels, the Strayer, the Straight Cat, trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Downriders are back up. Give these guys some love on the way back home. Doyle and Graves are like, man, I don't know what happened out there, but we're just going to go for it as they keep things moving on. Gotcha. So come on back through. Stauffer, Pamel's getting it done 1, 2. We got good food cooking up over there. Got another one coming our way. Erwin, Latal Green, and Angela Langini in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Still ramping this one up. Angela on the top spot. RF Company trying to get things going on. Bring this one back through in and out of that last turn. He's got it on lockdown right now. Zion coming back down the line. He'll get this one wrapped up for Aruba on the way back through with the 8 bike. Erwin will pick up the 2. Back at us. Out of Moto 89. 90's your moto in and out of the second turn. Badoniak, Lindberry, Beckley, Hegberg, and Hester. Beckley on that 2 spot, the Condor, bring this one in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, still the lead bike. Getting things wrapped up right down. Lindberry, the Wild Man, coming back to the stripe. He'll go on that 1 bike in the Gold Cup 3. Beckley will pick up the 2. Garcia coming in and out of the second turn. Hot right there. Janzuski, Horn, Andrade, Kajelik looking for Gray, wrapping it up in and out of that last straightaway. It's all J&R colors on the top spot. Running this one, the little machine, Andrade. Coming back down that last straightaway. Oh, Garcia bringing a little heat to him, though. Coming on back to the line. Garcia says, all right, man, I'm liking this place. I'll get it wrapped up right there as they come on back home. Adam Moto 91, 92 is your moto. More 11-year-old experts looking for that semi-main event. 17 riders in the group. Dowdy, Ryan, Aiko, Goto, Jackson Jr., Smith, Super K on the 2 spot right now. He's driving this one in and out of that last turn, looking for that top spot. The UFO going to be Aiko. Proline Cycling colors coming down the last straightaway. He'll go with Super K Goto on the 2, back to the line. Out of Moto 92, 93 is your moto. Nodars, Workman, Gonzalez, Barrett, and Santana coming down the 3 straightaway, trying to crank this one up, bring him in and out of that last turn. He's got a lot of heat coming with him. Everybody knocking on the back door, trying to find a way in, keeping things moving on back to the line. 2 bike out front, though. It's all Santana. Back to the stripe, we'll go with the 52. Nodars will get the 2 spot locked in. That's the way it goes out of Moto 93. 94 is your moto. Wilkie, Idarola, Fulton, Kopetsky, Cole, Dorenzis, Daniello coming out of the last straightaway. Locking it up on that top spot. J&R colors going to go Wilkie. Wilkie coming back down the line, looking for that 2 spot. Going to be the Hulk. Daniello going to grab the 2. Back out of Moto 94, 95. Jazuski, Williams, Lidke, Goris, Monegro, Linder. DL colors on the top spot. Jenzuski coming in out of the last straightaway. He's going to ramp this one up. Georgia Boy coming back down the line. Black Crown colors looking for the 2. Going to be the 6 bike of Goris. Goris will pick up the 2 out of Moto 95. 96 is your moto down through that third straightaway. 13X on track. Cranking this one up in and out of that last turn. Vicario looking for that 2 spot. J&R Colors out front, running the show right now. Back at us, Owens. No, that was King and Vicario going to get it done. 1-2 back at us out of Moto 96, 97. Piper, Schulte, Walters, Badania, Wood, LeHue. Coming down through that third straight, bring this one in out of that last turn. Got it wrapped up out front. Cambama going to be Piper. Piper on the top spot. Running it back down the line. He'll lock it up with the 3-bike in tow. Wood, Profile Extreme. We'll get it locked down, and that's the way it comes back to us. Out of Moto 97. Second round will be coming up here shortly. Mental, Alvarez, Gunning, Callow, Pigo, Crawford coming down through that third straightaway. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Looking for that top spot. RJ Crawford trying to get things going on. J&R Colors coming back down the last straightaway. He'll bring this one back to the stripe. Looking for that 2. How about the 1-bike? Gassett, Gunning, full throttle. He'll bring it back for that 2 spot. Back to the stripe will go. Gunning, Crawford, 1-2 out of Moto 98. Going on to that semi-main event. More 14X. Ruiz, Mendito, Binneker, Craig Besson and Clements driving it back through. It's all the Roadrunner. Ruiz on the top spot. He's got this one locked in, going down the last straightaway, looking for the 2. Mendito. That's the way we'll bring it back through. Out of Moto 99, 100's your moto now. Hayes, Williams, Paltrow, Cole, Moscato, Mr. Hayes on the top spot. Mongoose, USA BMX Foundation Colors. will bring this one down through that third straightaway, in and out of that last turn. He's going to go. Get it wrapped up right now. Looking for a 2 spot. Let's see who's got this one driving on back through. Looking for it all the way back down to us. Going to go 7-bike. Cole Hayes, 1-2 out of Moto 100. $15 to the semi-main event. 18 riders in the group driving it back home. Last straightaway looking for the top spot. Easy Esposito. He's going to bring it back to the line. Looking for that 1-bike. He'll pick it up for the 2. Got to be Hamill. Esposito top spots out of Moto 101, 102. Keller, Zachango, Bucci, de Blasio, Uchorn, and Peterson coming down through that third straightaway, in and out of that last turn. Cranking it up. The Ripper, Kelleher on the top spot. Gold Cup champ looking for a 2. Uchorn is going to come back to the line. That's the way to go. V-Dub will pick up that 2 spot back at us out of Moto 102, 103. Strickland, Adams, Miller, Gomez, Bruni, Hebner. Bruni on the top spot, running the show down through that third straightaway, looking for HRP Colors on that 2. Cash Money, Strickland, Bruni going to get it done. Top spots as they come on back down that last straightaway. That's the way it'll come back through. Out Moto 103, 104 is your moto. 16X, 2 riders that main event. NAC 13 out front running the show. Wirtz, Dyer, Williams, Jones, Robinson, Roman, Gavin. Driving in and out of that last turn. 09 looking for that 2 spot. Gavin. Go Wirtz going to get it done 1 and 2. Those guys will bring it home back through out of Moto 104. 105 is your moto. More 16X coming our way. Mangwell, Urban, Piper, Archibicki, Varndell, Mrazek, Patterson driving in and out of that second turn down that third straightaway. Varndell looking for a top spot right now as he's got this one going on down through that third straight, in and out of the last turn. 2 spot up for grabs. Keeping it moving on with these boys right now. 21 bike still getting it done out front. Irwin back to the line with the 1. 1720s driving in on that second turn, third straightaway. Lazaro on the top spot. Factory Majesty, Tugral, Alan Sonor, Marshall, Mendito, and Burgess out of that last straightaway. Everybody cranking up the gas, making the passes on the way back through. 3-bike going to go Marshall for that 2 spot as they come back down to us. Adam Moto 106, second round coming up quick. Polk, McCabe, Graves, Calderon, Drinkard, Erdman charging hard down through that third straight, and now that last turn we go. Polk on the top spot. Factory LSG got the throwdown ride coming back to us. Yalto Wrecking Crew. A Drinker to pick it up on that 2 spot as he comes back at us. That's the way to go out of Moto 107. 108 your moto downtown. McCready, Henry, Clark, Monreal, Birch, Herrera. Henry on the top spot. Speedy Smurf keeping things moving on. Don't forget, you get the event T-shirt this weekend, man. Get Henry's autograph, man. He'll be giving out free autographs all weekend long. Ty Henry coming back at us. Factory S Squared Colors. Made the event T-shirt this weekend. Herrera on the 2. You got the custom plate too, Herrera? Nice, man. Bringing it back around. Dad's stepping up the game this weekend. I like it. 1720s coming our way. In and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Bench on the top spot. Peak 10 Custom. Pole Magazine. Test Pilot. Her bring this one back through. Cashton. Cashing out. Bring this one back around. Bobo Witten on that 2. Mendo Militia. Straight out of NorCal. He's coming back to the line. We'll give Mama Witten a little shout-out. She's probably tuned in on a Friday. Back in NorCal. And the rest of our NorCal homies, we'll give them all a shout-out out there. How about Weber, Jerk, Rooney, Smith, and Beaudry coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. 11 bike on that top spot right now. Jordo, he's got it going on. Beaudry coming down through that 3 straightaway. He's going to bring it back around. Jerk coming back through. He's going to try and ramp this one up, come back down that last straightaway. We got room for 2. These guys moving on. Let's see what happens back to the line. Oh, got him as he comes back through. Weber going to get it at the stripe right there. Automoto 110, 111's your moto. Second round coming up quick. Bowler, Markle, Smith, Cuppy, and Wyatt firing off out of that last turn. Coming back to it's going to be Smith on the top spot. Of course, a Racewear coming back down that last straightaway, looking for that 2 spot. Gold Cup 3, trying to show him a wheel. Can't seal the deal with the 30 bike. A Markle will get the 2. Back at us out of Moto 111. 112's your moto. Down that second straight they go. Masal coming in out of the second turn with the 580 bike coming in hot. Alfredo Bustos coming down that 3 straightaway. He's going to try and ramp this one up along the way. Dragon, got to be my man Tandenik in the house. Getting things moving on, bringing these guys back down the last straightaway. Nag 7, Masal coming back to the stripe. He'll get it wrapped up right there. Bustos for the 2. Second round. Coming up quick. Collins, Bass, Meekum, Montesnos. Manrique on the top spot. The world number 2, Carlos, coming back at us in and out of that second turn. 3rd straightaway. Coming back around. Everybody getting a little loose. Post trying to drive in for that 2 spot. Down that 3 straight they go. In and out of the last turn, coming back home. It's all Manrique on top spot. He'll bring this one back to the line. Get it wrapped up right there. Looking for that 2. Back to the line we go. And the Hydrogen ride will pick it up on the 3. 41, 45 experts will come back. Walter Harmon, Carmana, Morello, Akins. Rocky bringing it back through a bunker, in and out of the last straightaway. Bunk on the top spot. He's got this one locked and loaded, coming back down the line. We'll go Luciano on the 2 spot. Go Walter for the 3. Second round coming up quick. Flack Brown, Lindsey, Gannon, Morera, and Wagner looking for a top spot. We'll see what's going down that 3 straightaway. Paulo Morera up front. He's running the show right now, bringing these guys in and out of the last turn. Gonna go Lindsey on the 2. Bringing him back down that last straightaway. Flag trying to crank it up. He says, all right, I'm going to go in that second round. That's the way it's going to go. 4650 experts. 116's your moto coming back to us now. Miguel, Skinner, Topper, Perez, Bertolini coming down the second straightaway. Bertolini on the top spot. Bringing it back in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. Skinner on that 2. Skinner picking it up on the 2 spot. Down that 3 straight they go in and out of that last turn. These guys got room for 2 moving on to that main event as they come on back home. That's the way it's going to come back down to us. Zalo, Bertolini out front, and Skinner going to go 1-2 back at me out of Moto 116. 117's your moto. Second round coming up quick. Motley Drew, Girardi, Linarelli, Lingard, and Duke in and out of the second turn. Linarelli picking up that 2 spot, coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Motley out front running the show, though, bringing his guys in and out of that last turn, coming back at us. Linarelli, saw him last weekend out there at SoCal National. He's coming back at us, going to go a little coast-to-coast BMX, Linarelli. I like it, man. Bring it on back to the line. That's the way we get it done right there. Out of Moto 117, 118's your moto. Down the second straightaway, Lopez, Johnson, Quinton, DeRosers in and out of the second turn. Down the 3rd straightaway, Quinton on the 2 spot. The Bronx Bomber, Lopez in the house, keeping things moving on in and out of that last turn. Ramping it up out front, the Raging Cajun and Johnson. Johnson on the top spot. He's got this one locked and loaded. 5 bike trying to put that sneak attack on. Back to the line, Nag 18. How about Quentin will pick it up for the 2. Second round, about ready to go down in just a few minutes. Keeping things moving on with these guys. Pringle, Kennard, Johnson, Sloan. S squared colors out front. The Tomahawk Johnson on the front lines. Out of Palm Coast, Florida, coming back down the last straightaway. He'll lock this one up. That's the way it's going to go. Second round coming up. Don't miss out on those event T-shirts this weekend. Get on over there to the snack bar. They got the local Daytona Snack Shack, man. They got burgers. They got goodies over there. I recommend the breakfast T.O. burger, man. That's, you know what I'm saying, LaHue? Yeah, that T.O. burger, dude, that was money. Gmo, you don't even know nothing about the T.O. burger yet. You got to get on the program on the breakfast plan, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you need the sampler plate? That's what we... Moving this one, bring him back. Taking out, here we go, answer whole shot.
I see the relationship with Stasic and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stasic brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age.
First turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Smith picking it up on that 2 spot. He'll drive this one in and down the second turn. Third straight they go. McLean getting things going on that 3, driving it down the line, bringing these guys into that last turn, bringing it back around, a little single file with the boys right now. Still got this one on lock out front. It's all Correa coming back down the last straightaway, and McLean says, I got to take the 2. Smith for the 3 to Silver for the 4. Another one on deck, lock loaded, ready to go. Polk, Cardwell, Corrales, O'Brien, Henry, Bruni. More Tangent Pro-Am action coming our way as they head on down to the first turn. Going to fire it off. Polk going to get it moving on out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got these guys locked in on the 550 bike, looking for that 2 spot. Corrales going to ramp it up down that 3 straightaway. Cardwell's on the move right now, trying to make it happen. Henry trying to get some low points, fired off out of the last turn. He's coming down the last straightaway, but it's all Polk out front. Polk getting it wrapped up out front. Back down the last straightaway. Polk, Corrales, Henry, Cardwell. Got another one lock loaded, ready to go. Merlot, Tandenik, Witten, Gomez, Langford, Lazaro. Taking it down into turn number 1. Langford, oh, there goes the open door right there. Big Westy Merlot says, you guys left the wide open door for me. Bring it back through. And now we're going to go. Lazaro on that 2 spot. Witten on the 3, down that 3 straightaway. Man, everybody got jammed up in turn number 1. Big Westy Merlot says, all right, boys, I'm going to take this one for a low point. We'll see you around the semi as we get things going. Oh, Langford. Oh, he got you, Bobo. Coming back to the stride. Bobo's like, man, I was a little gassed from my last moto, man. I wasn't quite ready for that action yet. Oh, some good stuff right there, man. Make sure you guys get on over there. Oh, yeah, Big D Reader. Yeah, the T.O. burger, man. You don't even know. Where you at, Big D Reader? We're missing you already, brother. 6 another mixed open. Hoyo. Jennings, Wyatt, Francis, and Guthrie headed downtown to get things fired up and running on down that second straightaway 32 bike on the top spot. Francis moving in out of the second turn with a 125 bike on the 2. Action Jackson going to be Jennings. Jennings picking up that 2 spot. Down that 3 straight they go. Francis, Guthrie still trying to find a spot. Hoyo, Vasquez trying to keep things moving on. Got room for 4 of these guys moving into that main event as they come on back at us. 6 is the moto number. Down that 4 straightaway now as they come on back through. 57 and your 316 bike. How about Guthrie and Wyatt will round out your top 4. Out of moto number 6, moto number 7. Aaron's on the front lines running with Sunday and Southwell. Gigi the Giant, she's trying to crank things up down the line in that last turn. See if she can put it together on the way back through. Keeping things moving on that top spot. It's all Aaron's on the front lines. Aruba coming back down to it. Rory going to be Sunday. On a Friday, she'll get it done. And moving on to that main event as we drive this one in now the second turn. Boo the Beast cranking things up, man. She went down that first go-around. She's not messing around, though. Greer, Falcone. There's Seba in and out of the last straightaway. Oh, there goes Boo the Beast. She's ramping it up, looking for that 2 spot now. She's trying to lock into that main event as we come on back down the last straightaway. 455. Oh, Salvador back to the line. We're going to go with Brew the Beast. Greer will pick up the 2. Out of moto number 8, 9's your moto now. Farewell, Schumacher, Vescuso keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway. In and out of that last turn we go. Vescuso running the top spot. She's looking for the second ace. Going to keep the points nice and low. Looking for that 2 spot, though. Farrell trying to make it happen. Oh, there goes coming back at us. Going to lock it in for the 2. She'll double down, and that's the way to go there. And they're all the same as they finished out the first round as they come on back through. Out of moto number 9, 10's your moto in the 11-12 mixed open class. Looking for a pair coming back at us, looking for that top spot. Back down that last straightaway, going to be a 12. Got room for 2. 12 bike will get it done. Power Effect Speedco colors on the 2. How about Thompson and Smith? Go 1-2 out of moto 10. 11's your moto coming down the last straightaway, looking for the Rodriguez on the top spot. Back to line 17 and the 123 bike. Longini in the 123 of Blackmon. Round out your top 3 out of moto 11. 12's your moto now. 15, 16 mixed open coming down through that third straightaway. Regales, Mott, and Wyatt keeping things moving on into that last turn. Looking for a front line. It's going to be a Regales. Going to keep things moving out down that last straightaway. The 555 bike. Back to the line with your 37. We'll pick up the 2. Mott, well, and that's the way it goes out of moto number 12. 13's your moto. 7-8 mixed. 7-8 open on track. Lavoie, Melvin. Simon coming down through that third straightaway, looking for it. Velocity colors. Lavoie going to try to put something together going in and out of that last turn. Going to try to crank it up and hit the nitrous button on the way back home, but it's all Melvin and Simon going to get it done. Top spots as they come back down through that last straightaway out of moto 13. Monegro, Van Gelder, and Sullivan Harden headed out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Sullivan and your Gold Cup champ going to get it done 1 and 2. Sullivan, Monegro, Van Gelder, no showing on that second go around as we come back through on moto 14. Nine-10 open, headed down into turn number 1. Oh, the swoop on the low side finds the open door. So can he carry it on down that second straightaway? Trying to hold on to that one, bring it back through. Addison Jr., LTR colors, cranking this one up, but got company coming down through that third straightaway. Gasway trying to get things moving on down the line and see if he put it together into that last turn. 9-10 open, got room for 2, moving on to that main event. Keeping things moving on out front, looking for that top spot. Back to the stripe we go. And the next 17. Keeping the charge coming down through that third straightaway. Longini looking for Noyola. And Wooters in and out of the last straightaway. Noyola trying to ramp things up on the way back through. Looking for that top spot. World 2 plate getting it done right there. Young coming back to the line. I'm going to go Young. How about Smith, Ledke, and Idarola Jr. Out of moto 17, 18's your moto down through that third straightaway. Walters, Mental, and Callow going to keep things moving on right now as they bring this one back down to us. Looking for that top spot. 25 bike will get it done. Max Speed, Mental coming back to the line. Pick it up with your 26 bike. Walters will grab the 2 as they come back at us out of moto number 18. 19's your moto down through that third straightaway. Roman, Jones, Peterson, Bunker, Hebner, and Zachango trying keeping things moving on out front, looking for that top spot in 7 bike. Peterson going to bring it back to the line with the 14, the 3. And the 19 bike will round out your top spots. Marshall Graves of McCready out of the last turn. Got a freebie on a Friday for these guys as they come on back to us. How about it? 16 in the 3 bike will get it done. McCready in your 3. And Marshall will get it done. 1, 2. That's the way to go out of moto 20. 21's your moto down through that third straightaway. Walter. Camarada, DeRosers in and out of the last straightaway. Walter on the top spot. Georgia Boy coming back down that last straight. He's going to ramp this one up. Coming back down to us. Going to go with the 271, 279. Camarada will get the 2. The Rosers, they'll go tied up for that 2 spot. Out of Moto 21, 22's your moto, headed down that second straightaway. Edmonds, Windows, and Schneider going to drive in and out of that second turn, down that third straightaway. Rhett's big sister trying to crank things up. She's trying to get it going down the line, bring this one in that last turn. Schneider and Windows got it locked up out front. Oh, lost one. Velocity ride. Edmonds going to come back around. She's going to lock in for that 2 spot as we come on back down the last straightaway with the 12 bike of Schneider. Schneider will get it done. Back to the line. We're going to go Rhett's big sister. Edmonds will pick up the 2. We'll bring on Windows. Going down. We'll get her back. She's back up. We'll make some noise for her. She's coming back around. We'll hook her up. About a Moto 22, 23 Shimoto. Biskupski, Elton, Urena, Gray coming back down the last straightaway. 09, factory colors out front. Biskupski coming back down to us. Looking for it. Power Effect Speedco on that 2 spot. Back to the line with your 3 bike. A Crazy Cat, Gray. And Urena round out your top 3. Another charge coming out of the second, down that second straightaway. Power Effect Speedco colors looking for that top spot. Crazy Girl, Cole bringing this one back through in and out of that second turn. She's out of Oklahoma. Yeah, Coach Kate got the training going on with her, bringing it back around. Pierce on that 2 spot, keeping things charged up in and out of that last straightaway. A little time to shine, looking for the 3. Attitude, Callow picking up that 3 spot back to us. Going to run along with your 6 bike. How about Pringle? Going to pick it up right there as we come on back to the line. What's up, Boogie Clark? Okay. So the biggest amateur classes today, and the boys and the girls, Boogie Clark, man, he's got some goodies for you guys today. So the biggest classes are, we'll let you know. We'll let you know when it happens today at main event time, but Boogie Clark going to hook that up for some lucky kids today as we come back through. 1720 ladies cruisers bringing this one back around, looking for that top spot right now as we come on back to us. Going to be Douglas on the front lines, bringing it back through. 001 in the Albies ride. We'll pick up. How about Zatelli and Flynn will round out your top 3. Out of Moto 26, 27's your moto down that third straightaway. Ben Singer getting it done out front. Griffin, Elton working it out. They keep things charged up in and out of that last turn, last straightaway coming back through. It's all Ben Singer on the top spot, though. She's got this one wrapped up. Couple of aces locked in with the Gold Cup champ. How about Griffin on the 2, the diffuser coming back through with Hot Sauce. Elton will pick up that 3, and that's the way to go. Back at us out of Moto 27. Elton coming out of Ohio, yeah, getting things going on right there as they bring it back through. Kavanaugh, you tuned in today, man? Big Rob out there coming back through. Marrera on the top spot. Campos coming back down the last straightaway looking for the 2. SPW color is going to go Brady and Pringle on that 3 spot, and that's the way those ladies will finish it up. Out of Moto 28, 29 Shimoto. Macia, Bell, White, and Laszlo in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Who's got the top spots locked in right now as they keep things moving on? Bell, White, Laszlo leading the charge coming down through that third straightaway. Macia picking it up on the 4th spot. Got room for 3 of these ladies moving on. 29's the moto. As we keep it moving on down that last straightaway, still working it out front. Bell, White, Laszlo bring this one back through. That's the way those ladies will finish it up right there. Out of Moto 29, 30's your moto. Get these guys fired off right now. 700 cruisers, little dudes on the big wheels. You keep things moving on out of the first turn down that second straightaway. Kinsler knocks the Fox on the top spot. He's got this one coming on back down that second straightaway, looking for the 2. The 117 by Tiptoe, going to be Tipton. Tipton will drive in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway we go with Johnson. Johnson and Taylor are going to be working it out, keeping things going on down through that third straightaway. Taylor's on the move, though, trying to put it together into that last turn. Can he show him a wheel and seal the deal on the way back home? We'll see what happens on the way back through. Still, Kinsler on the top spot, bringing it back to the line. Impact BMX colors back to us. Going to go with the 117 and your Gold Cup 3. Tipton, Johnson, Kinsler get it done out of Moto 30. 31's your moto down through that third straightaway. Hudzik, McPhee, and Taylor working this one down the line. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Looking for the top spot. Identify color is going to be Hudzik this time. Hudzik bringing it back through. Next 7. Getting it wrapped up right there as they come on back out as McPhee and Taylor on the 3. Out of Moto 31, 32's your moto. 9-year-old cruisers got room for a pair. Johnson, Robles, McClure, and Cutler coming down that last straightaway. Robles on the top spot, 110% nutrition. Airs it out a little bit, looking for the 2, the 20 bike. And Johnson will run back at us, and that's the way it goes right there. Straight to that main event. Out of Moto 32, 33's your moto. We'll keep things moving on in and out of that last turn. Looking for that top spot. Williams, Hayes, Perito, and Hardy coming back down the line. Got room for 2 back to us. Going to be a 3 coming back at us. We'll get it done right there. Ten-year-old cruisers in and out last turn. 3 wide coming back around. Got top 3 moving on. Strayer, Skywalker looking for a way. Latal and Pamel's coming down the last straightaway. Who's got the top spots locked in? 14-1 and the Gold Cup 3 will come on back down to us. How about Strayer, Latal, and Pamel's? Get it done. 1, 2, 3. Out of moto 34, 35 is your moto. Driving it back around in and out of that last turn, looking for that top spot. Going to go Garcia coming back down the line. He's got this one wrapped up, coming back down to us. That's squared for the 2. Going to be the 10. Dowdy, Garcia, Jackson, and Horn will get your transfers out of 35, 36. Your moto in and out of that last turn. Coming back to us, Fulton, Wilkie, Monegro. Working that top spot. World 7 going to be Wilkie. Wilkie coming back to the line, looking for that 217 bike. Fulton will grab that one, locking on in as he comes on back at us. Out of moto 36, 37 is your moto down that 3rd straightaway. Outshorn, Horn, Cahan, and Schulte looking for a way with Owens trying to get things wrapped up right now as they come on back down that last straightaway. Everybody's on the move back to the line, trying to crank things up all the way back 10 to us. The 1 bike leading the charge back to it. Gassett Gunning coming back to us, looking for a Gold Cup. Besson on that 2 with the 6 bike. Rounding out your top 3. Alvarez will get it rolling on back through. Out of moto 38, 39. Samoto, big pass going in and out of that 2nd turn, 3rd straightaway, trying to keep the door closed up tight. See if he can find a way back into the mix as we come back down to us. Looking for that Gold Cup 3 out front, running the show right now. He's coming back down the last straightaway. HRP color is going to go with the 12. How about Adams, Mitchell, and Gomez will get your transfers, and that's the way it'll go down. Out of moto 39, 40 is your moto, and out of the last straightaway, Mrazek, Williams, and Piper trying to work it up back to the line. Mrazek, Williams will get it done 1-2, and that's the way they bring this one back through. Out of moto 40, 41 is your moto. Downtown we go, and out of the 1st turn down the 2nd straightaway, Mendito, Monreal, Merlot, Mooney trying to charge in and out of that 2nd turn down that 3rd straightaway. Mooney trying to ramp things up, coming back down to us, see if he's got the horsepower to crank it on down the line. Monreal trying to hold on to that 2-3 spot, 110%. Mooney trying to get things going on, trying to gas it out a little bit, coming back down the last straightaway. Back to us now, Nag 9, Gold Cup 2, and your 50 bike. Merlot, Monreal, Mendito get it done. 1, 2, 3. 41, 42. Shimono coming down the last straightaway. Griffin Sr., Gold Cup champ, out front, running the top spot. Back to the line. Lucas will get the 2. Out of moto 42, 43. Shimono down through that 3rd straightaway. Meekum on the top spot. Elite Vendetta colors coming down that 3rd straightaway. Anderson. Volkic coming back down the last straightaway, looking for that. Back to the 2. Looks like it's going to go. Jimmy on that 2 spot. Back to the line. Big Mike will pick it up out front. Out of moto 43, 44 is your moto. Warnett, Rogers, and Flores driving down through that 3rd straightaway. Got room for 2. These guys moving on to that main event. 41, 45 cruisers. Who's picking it up? Driving it back down the line. Going to go 300 by Flores. Back to the stripe. Locks it down. Looking for that 2 spot. Warnett. Wagner, Lindsey, Simon, Coleman, keeping things moving on in and out of the last straightaway. Looking for top 3 of these guys moving on down the last straight. 164 bike out front. Coleman, J&R colors coming back in the line. Alpha ride for that 2 spot. Back to us with the 8 bike. Wagner, the Thrill Billy, will round out your top 4. Or top 3. I'll get it right. Lopez, Lingard, Johnson. Lingard and Johnson going to get it going, 1-2, and that's the way it's going to go. The Bronx Bomber. Lost one downtown. We get our rider checked out. He made it. Nice save, though. He's still on the pedals. He's like a turtle in the shell, man. Get him checked out, we'll get him checked out. 56 to 60 cruisers, bringing these guys in and out of that last straightaway, coming back at us, looking for that top spot. See who's got this one locked up right now. Got to be Dye. Big Mark on the way back through. He'll bring this one back around. How about the 48 and your 3 bike? Or 49 and Bercier and your 3 Carbo.
I see the relationship with Stasic and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stasic brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of 2 wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stasics and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stasic or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat.
Herrera, though, he got a pretty good shot on the outside. Man, he's going to take lane 8 and take it downtown. Little Tykes, Little Bikes, where are you guys at? Let's make some noise. Taking top 4, moving on. Kirby, Taylor, Marrera, Edmonds, Bowler, trying to get things fired up. It's all Enzo Marrera out front. He's got this one going on, bringing him back through in another second turn down the 3rd straightaway. 452 bike on the 2. Declan Kirby coming back on that 2 spot. Oh, my man, Rhett Edmonds, he's picking it up. He's on the 3 right now. Oh, here we go. Taylor and Bowler going to work it out for that 4th spot as we get things moving on down through that 3rd straightaway, bring them in and out of that last turn. 500 novice riders out on track right now, keeping things moving on down the line. Bring him back home, bring him back home. Herrera coming back to us, going to lock it up, looking for that 2 spot. Taylor, got to be the Jet Edmonds. He's on the 3 as they come on back down the line, looking for that 4th spot. It's still up for grabs, though. It's still up for grabs. Here we go. Oh, 307. Grange, stepped up on the pedals right there a little bit. Bowler going to come back through. Going to get it wrapped up right there and come on back in. That's the way it goes as we get things moving on downtown to it. Good stuff going on out of Moto 48, 49's your moto. Jazuski, Gannon, Stroud, Little Tykes, more Little Bikes. The 5-3-24, Caden Stroud on the top spot. Coming on back to us, going to get it wrapped up right there. Jazuski, Dilly Bear on the 2 as we come on back to the line. We'll picking it up. Glitter Bomb, Gannon. Gannon will come back for the 3 as we get things rolling on back down to us. Gannon's like, usually at home, my track has a hill, and it's a little bit easier to go down the hill than it is to pedal all the way. Kirby Priest. Carroll coming back out of the last turn, last straightaway, side by side with this one coming back down the line. Kirby, Reese, and John looking for it side by side. 261 bike. John, he's going to ramp it up, though, take it back to the line. We'll go Kirby on the 2, Priest on the 3. As they come back out us out of Moto 50, 51's your Moto, 12-year-old novice, Arena, Carrasquero, and Taylor coming down through that 3rd straightaway. In and out of that last turn we go, cranking it up, looking for those top spots. Taylor trying to bring this one back home one more time, looking for the next ace. Ramping it up, though. Here we go. Jathan coming back to the line. We'll go Taylor out front, Carrasquero on the 2, Arena on the 3. 41 to 45 novice riders. Got room for 2 moving on. Hatchett, Hall, and Jenkins coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Ramping it up, though. Oh, man, you kill fast like that, you're going to caught on the bagger radar system real quick, though, man, coming back down the last straightaway. Get it done on that top spot. Coming back, too, is 478 by a Hatchet. Hatchet will come back to the line and get it wrapped up right there as they come on back home. Hatchet looks like Hall going to get the 1-2. Keeping things moving on, Bricino, Guthrie, Griffith, and Farwell out of the last turn. Gold Cup plate on the top spot. Bricino coming back down the last straightaway. Gold Cup champ. Working it out, looking for that 2 spot. Got to be a 57 bike. 57 and the 55. How about Griffith and Guthrie rounding out your top 4, or top 3? Got another one coming our way in and out of that first turn down the second straightaway. 54, 55, combined moto, top 4 moving on, coming down the line. Get this one wrapped up out front. Waldrop on the top spot, keeping things moving on with the 125 bike. Jenkins on the 2 as they drive in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Cranking things up down the line, bring this one in and out of that last turn. They're going to go partner Wyatt Waldrop. Bunker trying to put something together on the way back through, see what's going on. And this one coming back down that last straightaway. Gold Cup plate trying to ramp it up as they come on back down to us. 49 bike slides on in the mix right there. Got to be Bunker. Bunker will pick it up back to the line. Bunker and Parton will come on back through, and that's the way it goes. Miller, Falcone, and Aaron's driving in on the last straightaway, coming up on that top spot, trying to get things going on, bring this one back down to us. Who's got it going on right now as they come on back down the last straightaway? 538 bike, going to go Aaron's. Aaron's going to come back to the line. Aaron's will get it done right there. Falcone on the 2 spot. Not a moto 56, 57, some moto down through that third straightaway. Arribas, Guido, Anderson. There's Sebia coming back out of the last straightaway, looking for a top spot. Top 3 moving on to that main event as they come on back down the line. See who's got this one locked in, coming back down to me. Bringing it back around. Enzo Lucas will get it done, and Salvador will go 1, 2, 3. Out of moto 57, 58, Samoto down through that third straightaway. 9-year-old intermediates driving back around. Got room for 3, moving on. 3 spot could be up for grabs on the way back through. To Pascal, Hervey, Storin, and Schumacher coming down the line. Going to bring this one back to the stripe. The 107 will get the 3 back to the line. How about Storin, Hervey, and Tapasco will get your top spots. Out of moto 58, 59, Shimoto. 10-year-old intermediates got room for 2. 2 spot up for grabs. They go side by side, headed into that last turn. Bringing this one. Taco Man, you coming back around? He says, man, I'm all jammed up. Coming back down to us, the 181 bike. Trying to make it happen right there. Terrible Taco Wallace trying to get things going on back to the line. He tried to make it happen out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yeah, Barney Goodwin, we'll give him a little shout out too. He might be tuned in up there at Fort Wayne today. Bring this one in and out of the last turn. Gannon, Fitzgibbon, Morello, Ramirez coming down that last straightaway, locking it up out front. 49-54 and the 314. Fitzgibbon, Morello, and Ramirez will get it done. Top spots out of moto 60, 61. Shimoto down through that third straightaway. 12-year-old intermediates. Total points racing going on with these guys. Thorin getting it done out front. Eversol on the 2 spot. Eversol on the top spot right now, trying to hold on to the low point, trying to get it going on back to the line, trying to bring it back to the stripe. Storin. There you go. Eversol, Storin, go tied up for your main event. Good racing going on right there with those guys coming out of moto 61. 62 is your moto down through that third straightaway. Rush, Thuberez, and Gatrell. 67 bike out front. Sterling getting the top spot, and the ace locked in on that second go-round as we come back through. 86 bike, Remy on the 2, Hunter on the 3. Out of moto 62, 63, Shimoto down through that third straightaway. Blackstock, Kirby, the Manual Master on the top spot. You going to put it together, Manual Master? He says, no, I'm taking it upstairs, man. I'll throw you a couple manuals, though, bringing it down the last straightaway. Moat back to the line and bring this one back through with the 93 Blackstock. Blackmon, Blackstock, Emick, driving in and out of the second turn, third straightaway, ramping this one up, coming back through, looking for that top spot. The sharpshooter, Emick. Little factory mom and dad action coming back to the line. We'll go with the 123 bike. The Cowboy Blackmon will pick up your 2 out of moto 64. 65 is your moto. Driving in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Brusco. Ishmael coming down through that third straight. Can ramp this one up with Miller and Wallace trying to make it happen. Miller time trying to get in the mix, coming in and out of that last straightaway, bring these guys back through, looking for those top 2 riders, moving on to that main event. 65 Zamoto, back at us, 545, and the 105 bike, Brusco, Miller. 1-2 out of moto 65, and welcome back to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies again. In and out of down the second straightaway, looking for a top spot. Snack Attack, a Robles coming back through. Brady Sessa in Sunday trying to get things going on. In and out of that second turn, down that third straightaway. The mini Gremlin, Brady picking it up on that 4. She's trying to ramp it up, though, a little bit down the third straightaway. See what goes on out front, though. Still, Robles, Brady, Sessa, Sunday out on track as they get things moving on in and out of that last turn. It's all 110% nutrition out front, though. Yeah, get on over there, 110% in the house all weekend long. Get yourself juiced up for the weekend. 37 on the 21 bike. How about Sunday on a fun day? And Sessa will round out your top spots. Out of Moto 66, 67 your moto in and out of the second turn. See who's leading the way. Going to be the 4 bike out front. McClure, Gordy's bikes out of Arizona, driving this one in and out of that second turn. Rhett's big sister looking for that 2 spot. Gold Cup champ coming down through that third straightaway. Pack racing, going to be Zimmerman picking it up. Ohio girl. Yeah, Ohio in the house representing this one, bringing it back through. Zach Quick, he might be tuned in. We'll give Zach a little shout out today as we come on back to the line. Edmund Zimmerman, McClure, going to get it done on the top spots as they come on back through. Moto 67, 68 your moto in and out of the second turn. Windows. Dowdy Schneider leading the charge. They come in and out of that second turn. The Nightmare Dowdy, Get a Grip colors on the front line. She's got this one locked in. Got company coming, though. Windows and Schneider working it down that 3 straightaway in and out of that last turn. Velocity trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Windows trying to get it done, but the little ripper, Schneider, she's going to send it BMX coming down that last straightaway. She's got a little pole coming back down to us to see what happens back to the line. Oh, she'll get it locked in right there as they come on back home. Dowdy Schneider will go 1 and 2 as we come on back at us. Out of Moto 68, 69 your moto. 9-year-old ladies down that third straightaway. Elton, Gray, Hegberg, Farwell bring this one back into that last turn and see who's got the top spots locked in. Well, the Wicked girls working it out right now, coming down the line. Farrell trying to get things going on. She's trying to bring the bomb squad to the party, back to the stripe. Hegberg, Gray, and Elton will get it done as they come back through. Out of Moto 69, 70s your moto in and out of the second turn. Mahia, Kopetsky, Akins working it up out front as they come on down that last straightaway. Going to ramp this one up. Going to be Kopetsky, Nomads, BMX colors coming back to the line with the 7. Mahia going to pick up the 2. Out of Moto 70, 71 your moto in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. 11-year-old ladies on track. Got room for 2 moving on. Smeltzer, DeRosers, and Burgess in and out of the last straightaway, cranking this one up. Who's got that top spot locked in? 2 spot up for grabs right now as they head down the last straightaway. 3 bike getting it done. Aflac getting it wrapped up out front. Team Relentless back to the line. Should go with the 4. Smeltzer will get the 2, and that's the way it comes on back through. Out of Moto 71, 72, Shimoto down the third straightaway. Pringle on the bubble right now. She's trying to hold it down. Smith and Thompson in and out of the last straight coming back to us. Power FX Speedco colors on that top spot. Got to be Smith. She gone coming down the last straightaway. Go Pringle on the 2 spot. Out of Moto 72, 73 Shimoto winning out that second turn. Crazy Girl Cole on the front line. She's working this one out down that third straightaway. Pearson Callow working it in and out of that last turn. Time to shine, trying to crank it up. Attitude Callow trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Pierce trying to ramp it up down that 3 last straightaway. It's all the Crazy Girl Cole out front, back to the line. I go Cole. Callow 1-2 back at us. Out of Moto 73, 74 is your moto winning out the second turn, third straightaway. Longini, Pierce, Spencer. It's all Rodriguez out front running the show. J&R colors. She's got it wrapped up right now. She's coming back down that last straightaway looking for the 2. Going to be Spencer picking up that 2 spot. Gold Cup champ ramps it up and gasses it back to the line. We'll take Tatum Pierce and move on to that main event as we come on back through on a Moto 74, 75 your moto down the third straightaway. Williams, Pringle, White, Hinton on the 2 spot, driving it out of the last straightaway, looking for that top spot. Vicious Viv, we're going to go Williams, 09 colors, coming back through the Gold Cup champ. Little Hawaii, got to be Pringle coming back through. She'll lock it up. And that's the way it'll go down. Out of Moto 75. 76 a moto, 76, 77. Combined motos going on. Cautious going to be Horn. Jordan coming down through that third straightaway. She's got this one locked and loaded right now, coming back through and out of that last turn. Cranking it up. Horn on the top spot, looking for the 2 spot. Coming back through, going to be a T-bike. T-bike of Goodell, going to bring it back through. Power FX Speedco colors. We'll get it wrapped up right there as they come on back home with Stevens, Franco, and Goodell. 17-20 ladies coming out of the last straightaway. Gold Coast Daylight. Zatelli going to bring it back to the line. She'll go with the 4 in the triple nickel. We'll round it out. How about Regalis and Kelly? 31-40, ladies, down through that third straightaway. Badoniak, Brady, and Strayer driving in and out of the last turn, cranking it up on the way back home. Let's see who's got this one locked and loaded. Coming back at us, Badoniak on the 2 spot. Back to the line, we'll get it done. Strayer out front. Bombshell colors. She'll bring this one back to the stripe. That's the way it's going to go down. Badoniak and Strayer get it done. Top spots. Out of Moto 79. 80's your moto winning out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Last of the girls club coming our way. Machine Gun Bonnie out front. Hutland taking it down through that third straightaway. She's going to ramp it up going into that last turn. Bell and Laszlo working it out. Hutland, you never know. She might air it out over the tabletops out there. And you just never know with these ladies. Coming on down the last straightaway. 17 bike on that 2 spot of Laszlo. Laszlo will get it tied up on the 2. Yeah, she will with Bell on that 3 as they come on back at us. That's the way it goes down. Out of Moto 80. 81's your moto now. 6-year-old experts looking for top 4 moving on as they drive it in on the second turn. Fast lane, Parker Elton. Elton's going to ramp it up, though. Oh, you got a pretty good move going in and out of that second turn. Down that third straightaway, we'll see what happens. Keep it moving on. Bring this one into that last straightaway. Elton trying to hold on to that one. Oh, trying to come around the outside. Here we go down that last straightaway. Van Gelder, Elton, Andrade, Taylor, and Bissonette coming back to the line, airing it out. The 63 bike takes it up front, takes it upstairs. Big Ben will come back to us, and that's the way it'll go. Van Gelder, Andrade, Taylor, and Bissonette will round out your top 4. 7-year-old experts in and out of the last straightaway. Johnson, Sullivan, Melvin, Tipton. Got to be Sullivan, bring it back through. Got to be the dude, Jude, the dude, Melvin. He'll bring it back around. Sullivan, Melvin. 1-2 out of Moto 82. 83's your moto driving in on the second turn, third straightaway. Uh-oh, nice move down low right there. Sprocket Rockets to Chicken Hawk. Workman took over the top spot, driving in out of the second turn, third straightaway. He's on his way back through. The little Chicken Hawk, Georgia boy, bring this one back at us. He'll ramp it up, throws a nice little manual on it, bring it back around. Monegro trying to hold on to a 2 spot. He's got company coming, though. 19 bike says, not today, my man. Lindberry will get it done right there. Come back around with Workman. 1-2 out of Moto 83. 84 is your moto. Gainey, Hudzik, Taylor coming down the last straightaway. B-bike on the top spot. McPhee, Butta coming back to the line. He's got this one wrapped up on the way back home to it. Hudzik will get it locked in. Gainey will round out your top spots as they come on back at us out of Moto 84. 85's your moto down through that third straightaway. Who's got the front lines locked in right now as they keep things moving on? Hayes, Cutler, Brady, Hotchkiss, LTR going to be Addison Jr. looking for a front line. He's got this one locked and loaded coming down the last straightaway. Got room for 2 to that semi-main event. Nag 17 bike and your 15 will run at 1 and 2. Hotchkiss, Addison Jr. Top spots out of Moto 85. 86 your moto. Johnson, Martinez, Johnson. Robles coming down that 3 straightaway. Johnson out front running the show right now. This one in and out of that last turn. The rider of the machine, JBR colors, coming back at us. Louisiana boy. 2 spot up for grabs. See who's got the horsepower to get it. Robles trying to get the 110 juiced up back to the stripe. We'll go with the 21 as they drive back through. Martinez. Johnson will get it done. Top spots out of Moto 86. 87's your moto down through that third straightaway. K-Slay, Gasway, going to keep things moving on right now. He's coming back around. Power Effects, Speedco. He's got it locked up out front. The World 4 bike, bring it back to the line. Looking for that other World 2. Got to be Wooders. Wooders bringing it back home on that 2 spot. Moving on to that semi-main event. Out of Moto 87, 88 your moto. 10-year-old experts to a semi. Big drive from the J&R ride from the outside. Going to swoop this one back around. Got to be the young gun, Cody Young, coming back down the second straightaway. Driving it back through, looking for that 2 spot. Going to be Mighty Mouse Graves. Graves has got company coming with him, though, down that 3 straightaway. And now that last turn, Gnarly Charlie Noyola going to ramp it up. One of his teammates coming back down for him. He's trying to get things moving on down that last straightaway. Back to the striper going to go. World 2. Oh, going to get it going on Graves. And Young will go 1-2 back at us. On a Moto 88, 89 is your moto. In and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Latal Green, Laghini. Skittles colors, green. In and out of that last turn. Coach Skittles, she's in the house today. She's flying out for another World Cup tomorrow, but she's bringing them back around today. We got it going on. Team Skittles in the house as we come back through with the 33. Longini and Latal going to get it done 1-2 as they come on back at us. Out of Moto 89, 90's your moto down through that third straightaway. Bodonic, Hegberg, and Hester driving this one back through, looking for that top spot. Sean Carvajal's LDC, got to be Hester. Hester in the 7 bike. Bodonic will get it done. 1-2 back to the stripe. Out of moto 90, 91's your moto. 11X going to the semi-main event. Down through that third straightaway. Gray, Jadzuski, Horn. Kajelik looking for a way. Jumping Jack's Horn in and out of the last turn. He's cranking this one up. S-squared national team. He's got it locked up on the front lines. 1 bike, 2 spot. Looking for it. Up for grabs. The 112 will get it locked down right there. Jadzuski. A little slip from Levi down that last straightaway. Just that's the way it goes. Dowdy, Ryan, Jackson Jr. and Smith getting out of the second turn. Last turn, last straightaway, 2 bike coming back to us. Going to Jackson Jr. Profile Extreme. Back to the line, go with the 13 bike. Dowdy, Rowdy. He's going to get it wrapped up right there. Out of moto 92, 93 Shimoto driving it out of the second turn. Third straightaway, 42 bike. Mr. Styles, Workman on the top spot, running this one down through that third straightaway. Barrett in and out of the last straight. He'll lock this one up with Workman on the top 1-2 as they come on back down the last straight. That's the way these guys will finish it up. About a moto 93, moving on to that semi-main event. 12X to a semi. Here these guys go in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Idarola Jr., Fulton, Kopetsky, Cole, Dorenzis. Cranking it up in and out of the last straightaway, looking for that top spot. National Age Group number 6 bike. Going to get this one wrapped up right now. 16 and the 30. How about Kopetsky and Dorenzis will get it done 1-2 out of moto 94. 95's your moto in the second turn, third straight. They go. Williams, Ledke, Monegro, Linder coming down that 3 straightaway in and out of that last turn. Everybody fighting for a spot right now. Found the open door on the outside as we're coming back through. Williams, the night train, gets it wrapped up out front as he's coming back at us. Going to go the Madman Mason. He'll come back for a 2 on the 142 bike and get it wrapped up right there out of moto 95. 96 your moto. 13X looking for that main event. Jaden Art Colors out front running this one, locking it down on the top spot. Nag 15. Jaden coming back at us, go with the 15 bike. Lock Kahanen going to get it done 1-2 as they come back through out of moto 96, 97 your moto. Schulte, Walters, Badonic, and you know who? Got to be Lehue on the top spot. He's bringing this one in on that last turn. Rift Tangent Factory Colors running the front lines, coming back through in the zone on that 2 spot. Badonic, the Badinator, will pick it up on the 2, back to the line. That's the way it comes on back through out of moto 97. 98 your moto now. Mental, Callum coming back through. My man, Pigo on the top spot. Mateo coming back at us. He's got this one on lock in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. He's checking out on the rest of the pack. Adios Amigos coming back down the line. Alvarez on that 2 spot will drive this one back through, and out of that last straight we go. Still got it wrapped up out front. It's all Pigo on the top spot. He'll get this one rolling on back home, looking for that 2. Up for grabs, back to the line. 6 bike will hold it down. Alvarez will come on back, and that's the way it goes. Out of moto 98, 99's moto, in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Beneker, Craig, Bess, and Clements coming down through that third straight, in and out of that last turn. These guys got it on lock out front, looking for a top spot. See who's got this one locked and loaded. Back to the line, going to be a 6 bike. How about Clements? Clements coming back to the line with the 13. Clements, Besson, 1-2. Out of moto 99 to the semi-main event. 100's a moto now. Williams, Paltrow, Cole, Moscato. Fox Hunt out front running this one down the last straightaway. Going to go Josh the Jet. Paltrow, he'll come back through at the 14 bike. Moscato will pick up the 2. Out of moto 100, 101's a moto 15X to the semi-main event. 4 bike leading the charge. And now the second turn. Marlowe, Fontenac, Klein, and Bunker. Cranking this one up in and out of the last straightaway. Power Effect Speedco Colors going to get it going on out front. Back to the line. Going to go Marlowe back to the line. He'll go with the 42. Marlowe, Klein, 1-2. Back out of moto 101. 102's your moto down through that third straightaway. Zachango, Bucci, De Blasio, AJ on the front lines. Factory Answer Colors in and out of the last straight. He's going to come back through. Looking for that 2 spot. Power Effect Speedco going to keep it low for the dough on the way back to the line. 6 bike will stretch it out right there. Get it back. Make it happen. De Blasio, Zachango. 1-2 out of moto 102. 103's your moto in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Adams, Miller, Gomez, Hebner. Hebner holding on to that 2 spot. J&R Colors out front running this one in and out of the last turn. The ace, Miller. Miller trying to hold it down right now on the 25, and the 3 bike will get it done 1-2. Miller and Hebner. Top spots out of moto 103. 104 is your moto in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Robinson, the Flying Donut. Alpha Factory Colors coming down through that third straightaway, getting things moving on in and out of that last turn. Skittles trying, there goes the open door. From way in the back, the 3 spot, 3-2 right there, the 19 bike. Put down the swoop on that one. Ponyboy Roman, woo, nice move right there. That might have been the smooth move of the day so far. All right, that was a good one. McGuire, Piper, Archibeki, Varndell, Mrazek, and Patterson coming down the 3 straightaway in these last turn. Team Skittles, the Blessed Boy, McGuire getting it done out front. Team Skittles coming back down to us, going to look for that 2 spot. Back down to Mrazek and get this one locked and loaded. Back to the line. Out of moto 105, 106 your moto in and out of the second turn. Down that second straightaway. 1720's on lock right now. 16 bike. Alan Sonoran putting down a move out of the second turn. Third straightaway. See if he can keep things charged up. Down the line, trying to do a little shopping right now on the way back home. Everybody's on the gas, trying to make that pass. Down to it. Who's going to get locked up on the top spots? Back to 16 and the 30 bike. Back to the line. Mendito, 30 Tugrel. We'll go 1-2 out of moto 106, 107 Zamoto. And another second turn, third straightaway. McCabe, Graves, Calderon, Erdman coming down that third straight. He's got this one on lock out front, 110% nutrition. Back to us now, looking for a 2 spot. Skinny Digit trying to ramp it up a little bit. Riding the white line back to the stripe. And that's the way it's going to go right there as they come on back home. Got another one coming our way out of that last turn. These guys ramping it up, looking for that top 2 as they come back down the last straightaway. 10 bike, 16 and the 9 side by side as they got, he's going to get it repped up right there as they come back home. Kirby, Monreal, and Diaz out on track. Lost one downtown, 110% nutrition. Monreal, can get him checked out. Looks like he's getting back up. We'll make some noise for him as he's coming back out as Diaz. And Kirby going to come back to us, and they'll get this one wrapped up right there as they come on back down the last straightaway. Monreal is too much horsepower, bro? What's the deal? Too much 110%, huh? You got to feather the clutch a little bit, bro, man. You can't just go all firing off like that. Good to see you walking off, man. Good to see you walking off. All right, Kit coming down that 3 straightaway. Rooney and Smith going to work this one out in and out of that last turn. We go. It's all Kit and Rooney going to get it done 1 and 2 as they come on back down the last straightaway. That's the way those guys are bringing back home. Out of moto 110, 111's your moto now. 26:35 experts out on track. Gold Cup 3. All right, Bowler to take it in the 445. A Wyatt. I said, all right, that's the way it's going to go. You guys owe Cuppy a soda, man. I don't know. Giving away freebies out there. Tannick, Wood, Arujo coming out of that line, down that second straightaway, 17 bike out front. Woody on the top spot, bringing this one back through. And now that second turn, they're going to go. Wood, Arujo going 1 and 2. The Dragon, Tannick, riding double duty, Michael. I like it, man. Running the Pro-Am today, all the good stuff. Ramp it up a little bit, bro. Coming back down that last straightaway, 17 and the 257 bike will get it done. Top spots as they come back through. That's the way it goes out of Moto 112. You got that third round of Pro-Am still, Michael. I know he is ramping it up. He's getting set up for the main event. My man. Keeping things moving on with these guys right here. Going in now that second turn. Nag 19 out front. Post on the top spot. Little Team Skittles coming down through that third straightaway. Got room for 3 of these guys moving on. Meekum on that 2 spot. NorCal. He'll bring this one back down through that third straightaway. 4 straight now as they come on back down to us. Last spot up for grabs. Bast. Trying to put something together back to the line. Didn't quite have enough. Collins will slide on in. That's the way it's going to go. Out of moto 113, 114's your moto. Get these guys going on down that second straightaway. Got room for 3. Oh, Morello, you better get on the gas, my man. Coming in and out that second turn, down that third. Come on, Missile, get that thing fired off. Keeping things going on. He's going to try to get things going in and out of that last turn, bring it back around. This track's longer than Richmond, man. Back to the line we go. These guys are going to bring it all back through. Okay, Murata Aiken's going to come back around with Hardman. Going to get things wrapped up right there as they come on back at us. Out of moto 114, 115's the moto. 46 to 50 experts on track down that third straightaway. Flag Brown Gannon and Wagner keeping things moving on with these guys in and out of that last straightaway. Looking for that top spot. 09 colors keeping things moving on. We go with the 89 and the 166 bike. How about Flag and the Thrillbilly? Wagner will come on back through, and that's the way it'll come back for those boys right there. Miguel, Topper, Perez. Crazy Loose. He's out of the game. Went down earlier. We're going to check on him, man. Make sure he's all right later. Topper, Miguel, you said you take the freebie and you guys will save the energy for it. Riding smart, boys. 51, 55 experts. Top four moving on. Get these guys fired up and running on down through it. How about DeRosers, Lingard, Girardi, Duke working it out, bring this one back through. Lopez trying to crank things up on the way back home. Hoping somebody gets a flat tire or something, huh, Lopez? He's like, man, come on, I can't catch a break. We'll bring these guys back at us, and that's the way it's going to go. Old school, man. He's making some weird sounds as he came out of the gate, right? You heard that too, right? You know, right, old school? Hopefully he'll get things going on. Pringle, Kennard, Sloan coming down that second straightaway. Be like Pringle on the front lines. Profile colors. Gus's right-hand man. 55 years in the game. Profile has been in it, man. I'll tell you what, made in the USA right out of Florida, just down the road. Profile coming back at us. It's all Pringle on that top spot. Old school, Sloan trying to skate his way to victory, coming back at us. Kennard trying to put a sneak attack on him. Back to the line. That's the way it'll go right there. Third go around a Pro-Am. Coming up. Make sure you guys are getting on over there. Hit up the snack bar, the snack shack, the Daytona Snack Shack. Man, they've got some good food cooking up over there. Make sure you guys get on over and get yourself grilling. They got burgers. They got all kinds of good stuff. They got cold drinks. All that. Support the local snack bar, man. Obviously, they're putting it back into the track around this place, man. They're not messing around, that's for sure. About the third.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
It on back at us. Lazaro looking for it out front. He's bringing this one down that second straightaway. Merlot, Langford working it out to Silva. Yeah, the old guy getting it done with the young kids coming down through that third straightaway. Tannick can try to get in the mix. They come back around and out of that last turn. Ramping this one up. Still got these guys wrapping it up. Lazaro, Merlot, Langford come back to line 1, 2, and 3 as they come back through to Silva. Picks it up for the 4th spot as he comes on back home. Some good stuff right there as they bring this one back through. Tannick, give my man Tannick some love out there, man. Getting in there with the Pro-Am today. Good stuff going on. Michael bringing this one back around. Henry, O'Brien, Cardwell, Correa, Polk, Gomez, lock loaded, ready to go. Another big squeeze from the outside. Correa going to fire it off out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Kid's got some horsepower. O'Brien picking it up on the 2. Polk on that 3 spot. They'll drive this one in now that second turn, third straightaway. Cardwell and Henry. Henry looking for a little low point along the way as they bring this one back down the line. And now we go. Last straightaway, it's all Correa. O'Brien go 1, 2 back to the stripe. Back through with Polk, Cardwell, and Henry. We'll bring it on back in. Some good stuff going on with those guys right there. Another one locked, loaded, ready to go. Corrales, Smith, McLean, Bruni, Witten, Clark. Ooh, that was a long pause right there, man. A couple of them went for the early flinch. We'll see what's going on downtown. Aussie McLean going to fire off into the first turn. Down the second straightaway. Got to be Corrales picking it up on that 2 spot. Smith on the 3 as they drive it back around. Yeah, Clark in the mix on the 4 as they come on down the line. Witten and Bruni trying to get a low point going on as they drive in and out of that last turn, cranking it up all the way back at us. But it's all McLean on the top spot. Back to the stride. McLean, Corrales go 1-2. Back to the line. Smith, Clark, Bruni, Witten will bring him back through. Got some semis coming up next, some semi-main events coming up next.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYCs and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
number 1. Westy Merlot going to drive it down low. He's going to lock in for that 2 spot. Henry on the 3, driving this one. Lazaro Smith trying to find a way. Witten trying to get him down. Oh, Witten gets the exit out of that second turn. He says, hey, man, that's the way it goes as we drive this one down the last straightaway. Polk on the top spot. Polk, Merlot going to go 1-2 back to the line. How about Henry going to get that 3? Lazaro going to round out your top 4. Oh, that's the first half of the Tangent Pro-Am main event right there. Let's see who's going to drop in for the next 4. Nolan Cardwell, PJ O'Brien, Rain Langford, Josh McLean, Brian Corrales, and Tomas Correa, lock loaded, ready to go. Who's got the big pop on this one? Taking it downtown into turn number 1. Going to get these guys fired off and running. Lean mean. Got to be McLean out front. He's got this one locked down, that second straightaway. Langford driving for that 2 spot. Correa in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Cardwell trying to hold on to a 4 spot. O'Brien doing a little shopping. He's all over the place right now. Trying to show him a wheel. Trying to seal the deal on the way back home. Cardwell ramps it up. Back to the line. It's all McLean. Correa 1-2 back to the stripe. Langford, Cardwell rounding out your top 4. Team Skittles in the house. Coach Gayhart over there watching over the team on a Friday. She says, I'm taking off for World Cup tomorrow, but I'm in the house today to watch the team. Kovacs, Novotny, Zuniga, Hotchkiss, Martinez, Gasway going to fire it up and head on downtown. 9-year-old expert semi-main event. Number 3 headed on into that first turn. Let's see what's going on. Novotny on the top spot. 316 Chase Colors out front. Tyler Brown's posse coming down that second straightaway. Albie's box looking for the 2. Going to drive this one in on the second turn. Got to be the Birdman. Kovacs on that 2 spot. K-Slay, Gasway down the 3 straightaway. Power Effects Speedco Colors. World number 4 plate. Bring this one back through in and out of that last straight. We're going to go. Looking for that 4 spot. J&R Colors trying to hold it down. Got company coming on the 21 bike. Trying to keep things going on. Martinez back to the line. Martinez will hold on to that 4, and that's the way they'll bring it on back through. Hardy, Gallegos, Perito, Addison Jr., Johnson, and Wooters down the second straight. Cruising to Racer, Gallegos on the top spot. Everybody doing some shopping on this one. In and out of that second turn. Wooters bringing this one back through in the World True. He's got it locked in. JBR Colors on the 3 spot down that third straightaway. Johnson will slide in for a 3 on the way back around. In and out, we're going to go. LTR, Addison Jr. going to pick it up for that 4. Looks like that's the way those boys are going to bring it on back through. Out of semi number 4, semi number 5. 10-year-old experts downtown we go. Stauffer, Irwin, Lindberry, Young, Green, Badaniak out of the first turn down the second straightaway. J&R Colors out front, running the top spot. World number 2 plate, going to bring this one in. Now that second turn going to be Young, the 1 bike. Lindberry working it out 1 and 2. Skittles Colors coming down through that third straightaway. Green on that 3 spot. Green locks it in for the 3. Back at us in and out of the last straight. We're going to go looking for 1 more to make it happen. Going to split it up down that last straightaway. Up for grabs. Stauffer trying to hold it down the 8 bike as Irwin trying to ramp it up back to the line. Stauffer will hold it down though as he comes on back through. And that's the way it goes on back at us. Strayer, Angela, Beckley, Graves, Longini, and Hester down that second straightaway with the 528 by Aruba. Coming in on the second turn, Graves on the 2 spot. Angela getting it done out front, down through that third straightaway. The Condor, Beckley, Profile Colors on the 3 spot. Drive this one in out of that last turn, cranking it up on the way back home. Looking for that 4, Hester. Sean Carvajal's LDC holds on to it, and he'll bring this one back through and take that 4 spot back home out of semi number 6. Semi number 7, Andrade, Aiko, Nodars, Jenszewski, Dowdy, and Workman out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Looking for Premier Colors out front. Proline Cycling, Aiko on the top spot. National number 63. Oh, lost him right there in and out of that second turn. Down the third straightaway, Little Machine, Andrade going down hard in that second turn. We'll get him back up and make sure he's all right. Not the way he wanted to finish that one up as he come on back down that last straightaway. So your 5 bike, Aiko on the top spot. PKS looking for that 2 as he come on back at us down the last straightaway. 52 by Nodars, M&M Colors. Hardy will get its spot in the 112. Jenszewski or Workman will bring it back through. Garcia, Goto, Santana, Horn, Jackson Jr., Ready, Garcia out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Rip Tangent, factory colors on lock right now. Super K, Goto picks it up on the twos. They drive in and out of the second turn down the third straight. One bike, Jumpin' Jack's Horn, Esquire National Colors picks it up on that 3-4 spot, up for grabs. They drive this one back through in and out of that last straightaway, coming back at us. Jackson Jr. slides in for a 4. He's trying to bring this one back home. F-Bike going to get it done right there as they come on back to the line. That's the way it goes. Jackson Jr., Horn, Goto, and Garcia will be your transfers. Gunning, Ruiz, Hayes, Alvarez, Besson, Paltrow out of the first turn down the second straightaway. The Roadrunner, Ruiz, Mr. Hayes on the 2 spot. Driving this one in and out of the second turn, third straight they go. Fox Hunt, Racing Colors box, going to be Josh the Jet Paltrow. He'll lock it in for that 3 spot as they drive in and out of that last straightaway, coming back at us, looking for that 4. Gassett going to be Gunning. Gunning coming back to me. He'll get it wrapped up right there. 14X, Gunning, Ruiz, Hayes, Paltrow. Driving another one downtown, Black Crown, factory colors out front. The Skull Crusher, Mendito coming down the second straightaway. National Agent number 12, RJ Crawford. Crawford to pick up that 2 spot. Pigo on the 3 as they drive this one down the third straight, bring them into that last turn. Keeping it moving on right now. Cole Clements and Moscato working it out. Cole on the 4, back to the line. He's trying to hold this one down. Got company coming with him, the 14 bike. The Moose Moscato looks like it's going to be Cole for the 4. Back to the stripe they go out of semi number 10. Hamill, Kelleher, Strickland, Kleins, Achango, and Miller driving it out of the second turn, down the second straightaway, second turn coming back through. Kelleher on the top spot, going with the 7 bike in tow. Cash Money Strickland driving down that 3 straightaway, looking for that 3 spot as Achango single file as they drive in and out of that last straight, coming back at us. Looks like that's the way these guys are going to bring it back home. Going to be Hamill on the 1 bike, Skinny Digit coming back to the line. That's the way to come back through out of semi number 11. Semi number 12, Esposito, Uncher, Bruni, Marlowe, de Blasio, and Hebner driving this one. Esposito, Bruni getting it done 1 and 2 as they drive this one in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Outshore coming back on us. V-Dub picking it up on the 3 spot, keeping things moving into that last turn. De Blasio, AJ going to try to hold down that 4. Factory answer. He'll bring this one back down the last straight. That's the way it's going to go. Esposito, Bruni, 1-2 back to the line. Gold Cup champ and the NAG 20, De Blasio. Dropped one off down that first straightaway. 17-20 Experts going to fire these guys off in and out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Polk running the front lines, driving in and out of that second turn. Polk going to bring this one back around. Polk Henry going to get it done 1 and 2. Got to be Witten on that 3 spot. He'll drive this one in and out of that last turn. Everybody cranking it up one more time. 4 spot up for grabs. Let's see who's going to lock this one down on the way back home. Race Inc. trying to make it happen. Back to the line. Clark. Marshall, Drinker, Herrera, Benj, Bendino, Erdman, Birch, Kirby on deck. Downrider finishing up right there. Togrel lost another one downtown. We get on Downrider checked out down there in that first turn, making sure everything's all right. He's coming our way for a semi. Let's see who's going to get to that main event. Marshall, Drinker, Herrera, Benj, Bendino, Erdman, Birch, Kirby out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Black Widow on the top spot, running this one in and out that second turn, down that 3 straight. We're going to go. Everybody's getting a little jammed up right now, trying to find a way to that mix. They come down through that 3rd straight, in and out of that last turn, ramping this one up. Got to be Herrera picking it up on the 2 spot down the last straightaway. 8 bike in the 3. I'm a Drinker, and Marshall will round out your top 4. That's the way it goes for semis. Main events coming up next.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYC and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
I see the relationship with Stasic and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what Stasic brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on Stasics and how well they perform and adapt to, this new technology. Whether you're riding a Stasic or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.
Oh, yeah. You know what's up. You guys know what's up. You guys about ready? You guys about ready? Well, where you guys at? Let's make some noise! Sunshine State National Day number 1, Tangent Pro-Am. I'll tell you what, man, this thing's stacked across the deck right now. Let's introduce you to the players. On your $6.99 bike out of Belmont, North Carolina for Reggie's Bike Shop, Nolan Cardwell. On your 62 bike out of Orlando, Florida by way of Argentina, Facundo Lazaro. On your 620 bike out of Houston, Texas for Waltech Engineering, Rain Lakeford. On your 182 bike out of Orlando, Florida by way of Colombia, Tomas Correa. On your number 1 bike out of Avon, Indiana for Factory LSG Throwdown, Drew Polk. On your number 4 bike, out of Palm Harbor, Florida, by way of Australia for 110% nutrition, Josh McLean. On your 386 bike, out of New Smyrna Beach, Florida, for 110% nutrition, Weston Merlot. And on your 54 bike, out of New Smyrna Beach, Florida, for Factory S Squared, Tyler Henry. Bam, gate going down right here. Tangent Pro-Am, Sunshine State National, day number 1. Headed in at turn number 1, Weston Merlot. Taking him out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Lost Henry in that first turn. Down the 3 straight we go. Merlot, McLean go 1-2. Colombianos. Correa trying to ramp it up. Looking like that 3 spot. It's all Langford right now. Bring this one back through. Big Westy Merlot on the top spot. Bring it back home. Merlot, McLean, Langford, Correa, Polk. We'll bring this one back through. We'll check out Henry downtown in that first turn. We'll make sure everything's all right down there. Getting back up. We'll make some noise for him. Where are you guys out for Tyler Henry, man? Come on, let's hook him up. Let's make some noise. Let's make some noise. Good, how you doing? Still made the main. You guys about ready? Let's make some noise. Amateur time. Let's get them going. 6 and under mixed open. Toro, Cock, Jennings, Merzan, Wyatt, Francis, and Guthrie going to fire it off and head downtown. We are in the main events right now. If you guys are tuning in on the webcast, thanks for tuning in wherever you guys are. Got LeHue running a Pole BMX show this weekend. So, man, if you guys want to get on the Pole BMX story, you got to find LeHue. You got to make sure you have your Pole BMX T-shirt on if you want to get in on the story. He might put you in, but you got to find the kid, man. That's the whole deal, right? Toro, Cott, Jennings, Zion, Wyatt, Francis, and Guthrie headed out of that last turn, cranking it up on the way back through. Who's going to get that top spot? Who's going to get the win right now as they come back down the last straightaway? 32 by Lucas, Francis, see ya! Back to the line. Lucas back to the stripe. Oh, getting that done. 2 spot. Some good stuff right there with those guys. They come on back home. Big Jordan, Aaron, Sessa, Sunday, McClure, Greer, Noyola. There's Sebia coming down the second straightaway looking for that top spot. Dynamite Daisy, got to be Noyola. Noyola and Sessa getting it done 1 and 2 down the 3 straightaway. The rock star, the world champion, trying to run this one down to it. Dynamite Daisy says, I'm not leaving the door open for you. If you want it, you got to come get it, girl. Coming down the last straightaway. Noyola, Sessa. Sessa going to ramp it up a little bit. Dynamite Daisy trying to light the fuse back to the line. We'll go Sessa, Noyola, 1-2 back to the stripe. Looking for that 3 spot. And Seba going to come back through. He'll get it done on the 453. Firewall, Schumacher, and Vescuso out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Keeping things fired up and running right now. Got Vescuso on the front lines, got the low points going on with the aces right there as they drive in and out of the second turn. Farrell picking up that 2 spot. Yeah, Nick Jones in the house. Schumacher down that 3 straightaways. They bring this one back home. That's the way it's going to go down right there. It's all Vescuso on the top spot as they come back down the last straightaway. Looks like that's the way it's going to go. Vescuso, Sophia go 1-2. Matthew on the 3 spot, and that's the way we run it back at us out of main motor number 6, main motor number 7. Thompson, Vescuso, Smith, Acevedo. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway, it's all Vescuso out front. World number 8 bike out of New Mexico, driving this one in. Duke City local, bringing it back around. Down that 3 straight we go. Thompson on the 2 spot. Out of Canyon Lake, 316 colors. San Diego local, bring it back into that last straight. Coming back at us, Power Effects Speedco colors. She gone, going to be Smith picking up the 3 as they come on back down the line. Last straightaway, Vescuso, Thompson go 1-2. Smith and Silva, 3 and 4. Rodriguez, Longini, Blackmont, Surfoss, and Spencer. Whoa! Around the outside, Crazy Lake Surfoss ramping it up. Got the full velocity coming back down that second straightaway. Locking this one up in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway they go. Rodriguez on that 2 spot. Coming down that 3 straight, bringing them into that last turn. Spencer trying to get on the podium right now. Going to the last turn. Makes the move. Comes down low. Locks in for the 3, but it's all Surfoss on the top spot. Crazy Legs, wire to wire. Bring this one back to the stripe. Looking for the 2. Uh-oh. There goes Spencer for that 2. Rodriguez for your 3 as they come on back home out of main motor number 8, main motor number 9 down the second straightaway. Regales, Mott, Joseph working it out. What you see is what you're going to get. Joseph knows how to ramp it up. In and out of the second turn, down the 3 straight she goes. Regales trying to hold on to that top spot. They're driving around the outside. Oh, she shuts the door tight right there. Joseph says, oh, I wasn't expecting that one. I thought I had it going around the outside. She'll have to ramp it up back down the line. Oh, she will. As she comes back through, Joseph, Regales go 1-2. Mott for their 3. Melvin Hicks, Southwell, Simon, Gainey, Monegro, Sullivan, Griffith coming down the second straightaway. Nag 16 on the top spot. Theryl Simon coming in and out of that second turn. Oh, move of the day right there. Hutch the clutch. Pops it going in and out of that second turn. Takes up that top spot as he comes down through that 3 straightaway in and out of that last turn. Griffith running the show right now. Looking for that front line. Simon on the 2. Back down that last straightaway. Hicks trying to get that 3 spot locked in, and he will back to the line with the 21 by Gainey. Going to get the 4 as they drive on back at us. Hester, Angela, Addison Jr., Graves, Gallegos, Wooters, Noyola, Young, downtown we go. J&R Colors on the top spot. Drive this one out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Keeping it moving on right there as they drive this one back through. In and out we're going to go. Looking for that top spot. Going to be Gun. The young gun. Young, he's got this one fired off in and out of that last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Oh, down low we go. BMX Shark coming in hot right there. Cruzy to Racer. Gallegos. He'll slide in for the 2. Back down the last straightaway. 528 to Angela. Going to get the 3 back to the line. Gold Cup of Gnarly Charlie Noyola looking for it on the 4. Another one headed our way. Main motor number 12. Goris Smith, Lidke, Aiko, Dorenza, Ciderola Jr. down the second straightaway. Black Crown Factory out front. Goris driving in and out of that second turn. He's got this one locked up down that 3 straightaway. The Warrior Dorenza's picking it up on the 2. Black Crown Georgia colors. UFO Colors going to bring him back around. He's got the Pro Line cycling. He's trying to get things locked in. He's got the 3 wrapped up right there. Back to the stripe we go. He'll get the 3 back to the line. That's the way we bring it back in on the main motor number 12, main motor number 13. Vicario, Walters, Mental, Hayes out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Mongoose, USA BMX Foundation, Mr. Hayes out front. Vicario, Moto Killer picking it up on that 2 spot down through that 3rd straightaway. Hayes going for the quad manual down through that 3rd straightaway, keeping it nice and smooth, Mongoose style, and bring it back around. That's the way it's going to go right there with the Shark on the 2 spot. Vicario back to the line with the 25 bike. Mental get the 3. Walters for your 4. Roman, Gavin, Jones, Peterson, Hebner, Miller, Zachengo out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Power Effects, Speedco Colors running the show right now, driving him in and out of the second turn. Gavin, 09 Colors on that 2 spot. Oh, that 3 spot definitely up for grabs down the 3rd straightaway. Everybody trying to put it together on the way back home. In and out of that last turn they go. Still bringing this one back through. Zuchengo back to the line. He got this one wrapped up. Gavin on the 2 spot. Roman for the 3. 7 bike. Peterson for your 4. Drinker, Binge. Binge left the door a little wide right there. Marshall, McCready, and coming back down that second straightaway. Binge looking forward and now that second turn, trying to get back into that top spot of the podium. Coming down that 3 straight they go. Drinker still getting it done out front in the Alto. Wrecker Crew bringing this one back home. He's got it on wrap-up, lockdown right there as they come down that last straightaway. Marshall, Toxic Colors for the 2, back to the line. Going to be Bench on that 3. McCready, they got tubes over there. J&R Superstore, they'll get you hooked up, man. They'll get you dialed in. Power Cycle's in the house as well. They'll get you hooked up. DeRosa's Walter. Camarada coming down through that 3rd straightaway, getting this one wrapped up. It's all Walter on the top spot. He's got this one locked and loaded coming in out of that last turn. You always got to watch out for those guys with the open face helmet, man. It usually means they're a dirt jumper and they've got some crazy skills coming back to the stripe. The Warlock, DeRosers, they get the 2. Looking for Michael for that 3. Edmonds, Dowdy, Schneider, 8 and under cruisers. Little ladies on the big wheels headed on downtown into that first turn. Get a grip colors. The Nightmare Dowdy looking for a top spot. Coming down that 2nd straightaway, should get this one rolling on. Schneider looking for the 2. Rhett's big sister. Got to be Edmonds on the 3 as she driving back around that world number 2 plate. Keeping things moving on down through that 3rd straightaway. Rock and roll time for these ladies. 8 and under girls cruisers coming back through. And then out of that last turn we go. Still ramping it up out front, getting it done on that top spot, trying to make it happen. What you see is what you're going to get coming back down the line. The Nightmare Dowdy. Dowdy will bring it back to the stripe. She'll go with Schneider and Edmonds on the 3. Main moto number 18, downtown we go. Smith, Biskupski, Urena, Gray, Vescuso, Kopetsky out of the first turn down the 2nd straight. Vescuso, the Blue Cheetah, ramping it up. Smith on the move. Albie's box color. She's going to try to get things going on down through that 3rd straightaway. The Blue Cheetah knows how to get doing things going on. Lays down a little bit of track speed. Got the outside line. Going to ramp it up one more time on the way back home. Coming back down to it. Oh, Smith going to ramp this one up. She's got the horsepower. She's got it going on down that last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Vescuso back to the line. 2 bike. Vescuso will get it done. Smith for the 2. Good racing going on with those ladies right there. Pierce, Atmanziller, Vescuso, Callow, Pringle, Thompson, Cole. Out of the first turn, down the 2nd straightaway. The New Mexico girls. Yeah, they ride every week together out there at Duke City to get things rolling on right now. Bring this one down that 3rd straightaway. Vescuso bringing it back around with Appenzeller. Go 1-2. Got to be Pierce on the 3 spot. Last straight action coming back at us, getting it done. New Mexico girls on the top spot. Bring this one back home, the World 4. Vescuso, Appenzeller get it done 1-2. Back to the line. Pierce going to run in for the 3 in the 8 bike. Callow will get a 4. Hinton putting the moves on down into turn number 1. Going to fire this one off. Searfoss, though, knows how to carry the velocity down the 2nd straightaway. She'll drive it in and out of turn number 2. And she is walking away with this one down that 3 straight. We go Hinton on that 2 spot. Williams on the 3. Pringle trying to get into the podium zone as we come in and out of that last turn. Back at us. It's all Searfoss on the top spot. Velocity colors coming back through. Searfoss, Hinton, still 1-2, back to the line. Williams trying to hold on to a 3 spot. Oh, Pringle going to get her at the stripe, and she will. Pringle slide in for the 3, Williams for the 4. Franco, Cheryl, Flynn, Zatelli, and Douglas driving in and out of that 2nd turn. Big Sis trying to get into the podium spot right now. She drives down that 3rd straightaway. Top spot going down. It's all Cheryl, Premier National Team out of Oklahoma, coming down that last straightaway. Gold Coast Daylight trying to hold on to a 2 spot. Franco trying to ramp this one up, coming back at us still. Zitelli on the 2. Franco for the 3. Douglas for your 4. Another one coming our way, 31-35 ladies cruisers. Bensinger been running the show out front with a little bit of authority on a Friday as she comes in and out of that 2nd turn. Down the 3 straight we go. Griffin on the 2, Elton on the 3 spot as they lock it down one more time with Bensinger on the top spot as they bring this one back through in and out of that last turn one more time as she's coming back around at it. Look for Griffin on the 2, Elton on the 3. Pringle, Brady, and Herrera down the 2nd straightaway. These ladies bring them back through in and out of the 2nd turn. 3rd straight they go. Brady trying to get that ace right now. Herrera, she's got the run going. Here we go. Adios, amiga. In and out of the last turn. She's going to bring this one back through. Renata on the top spot. She's got it under control. Power Effect Speedco colors. Back to the line. We'll go Brady on the 2. Pringle for your 3 as they bring it on back at us out of main motor 23. Main motor number 24. Bell, Hutland, White, Carter, Laszlo. Machine Gun Bonnie out front, and you never know. She might air it out on the big wheels today. We'll see what happens as she's coming down that second straightaway. Bringing them back through in and out of the second turn, looking for that 2-spot, 782. Leslie Carter. Carter bringing it back on that 2-spot, but it's all Machine Gun Bonnie out front. Hutland coming down that third straightaway. Coming out of Georgia. I saw you air it out a little over the tabletop out there, Hutland. Bringing us one back home. Carter on that 2-spot as we come on back down to, throwing a manual down on us now. There she goes. Machine Gun Bonnie. She's like, that's all I got. I'm going to have some fun. We'll bring it back to the line. How about the 9 bike will get the 3 of white. Harlow Flag, Florida colors will bring it back through. Out of main motor number 24, main motor 25, Alpha Factory, downtown we go. Johnson, Cox, Tipton, Kinsler, Hicks, and Reynolds coming down the second straightaway. It's all Wild West. Weston Hicks on the top spot. Alpha Factory riding in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. Keeping things wrapped up right now. Cox looking for that 2-spot. Kinsler trying to hold on to that 3. He's got company coming into that last straightaway. In the zone, Reynolds trying to thread the needle right there. He's trying to get back at us. Coming back down to us, so getting it wrapped up out front. It's all Hicks on the top spot. Hicks, Cox go 1-2 back to the line. Knocks the Fox. Go Kinsler for the 3. Reynolds for the 4. Out of main motor number 25, main motor number 26, Hudzik, McPhee, Taylor. Well, we got the tie going on with these guys. Got points all over the place with these boys. They coming in on that second turn. Identify colors on that top spot. Hudzik coming down through that third straightaway. Bringing this one back through. See what he's got going on as they come on back at us. In and out of that last turn. Who's got the low point right now? Hudzik. He's going to try to make it happen as they come on back down that last straightaway. Looks like that's the way it's going to go. Nag 7 back to the line. Hudzik, he'll get the overall. McPhee will get the overall 2, and Taylor get your overall number 3. 9-year-old cruisers out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Shark in open water. Cruising the racer. He's a hard dude to catch once you let him go. In and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Robles, Johnson, Hotchkiss, Martinez, Johnson, Williams, and Perito. Down through that third straight. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Cranking it up one more time. It's all Gallegos on the top spot. Johnson puts a move down out of the last turn. He's going to lock on that 2-spot as he comes on back out. A 7 bike will get the 3. Martinez back to the line. In the 60 bike, Hotchkiss will get a 4. Main motor number 28 down into that first turn. Stoffer, Strayer, Irwin, Beckley, Latal, Palmels, and down the second straightaway. J-Bike, Stoffer got a pretty good shot. K-Bike trying to get around the outside. Let's see what he's got for him. Irwin, Supersonic. Irwin got a little pole going down through that third straightaway. Bring this one back through. Action Jackson, though. Stoffer still keeping the door closed up tight on the way back home. Down the last straight we go. The J and the K getting it done. Stoffer coming back out to us. Stoffer trying to hold it down. Irwin coming back to the line. Stoffer, Irwin, 1-2 back to the stripe. We'll go with the 1 and the Beckley. Latal will get a 3. Beckley will get a 4. Horn, Andrade, Goto, Jackson, Jr., Garcia, Santana, and Dowdy. Keeping things moving on down that second turn. Third straightaway. J&R colors out front. The little machine, Andrade, working it out. He's bringing this one back through in and out of that last turn. A little Gatekeeper's looking for that 2-spot. The Cannon, Santana going to bring it back on the 2 down the last straightaway. Super K, Goto got some company coming back to the line. Goto and the Garcia. Well, Garcia and then Goto will come back through. Got another one coming our way out of that first turn down the second straightaway. What you see is what you're going to get with these guys. No total points here. Driving it back through. Fulton, Wilkie, Kopetsky. Down through that third straightaway. J&R colors on the top spot. Wilkie trying to keep things moving on, bringing them into that last turn. Oh, trying to put that 2-spot together as they come back around. Kopetsky just doesn't quite have enough track to make it happen on the way back home. Wilkie back to the line and get it wrapped up right there as they come across. Bedonia, Kahanen, Schulte, Inman, Owens, Ochorn in and out of the second turn. It's all Cam Bama. Piper on the top spot. He owns the program right now with all kinds of authority on a Friday. Cam Bama. We put the Alabama slam into that one as he comes on back down the last straightaway. Back through, looking for that 6 bike on the 2. Inman will bring it back to the line. Inman, the 22 and the 10 bike. Bedonia could get a 3. Ochorn will get a 4. Main motor number 31 dropped one off downtown. Lost one right there as we come back through. Gassett Gunning, he lives to tell about it. We drive this one in and out of the second turn. Cole on the top spot. Hutland racing colors coming down through that third straightaway. Moscato on the 2. Downrider getting back up, bringing it back around. Gunning says, oh, man, I lost a couple of spokes right there. There's something weird going on with my bike. Coming back to the line, we'll get it wrapped up right there. Cole on the top spot, back to the stripe. We're going to go Moscato on the 2. Gold Cup 2. Besson Gunny and Alvarez back at it, though. Make some noise for these guys. They're coming back down the line. Gunny have to get a couple of spokes replaced. Have to head over to the Superstore or Power Cycles and get himself a little bit dialed in for tomorrow's action. Strickland, Marlowe, Adams, Mitchell, Gomez, and Hamill out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Strickland looking for a top spot. National Age Group number 5, Cash Money. HRP Designs driving in and out of the second turn down the 3 straightaway. Hamill picking up that 2 spot. Hamill cranking things up down the 3rd straightaway. Mitchell on the 3. A couple HRP boys running 1 and 3 right now. And out of that last turn, here we go. Power Effect Speedco. The smoke bomb, Marlowe. He's coming back down to it. He wants a piece of the podium right back to the line. He'll slide on in. He says, I'll take it. Another one driving in out of the second turn, 3rd straightaway. Oh, left the door open just a little bit. Mrazek comes in hot right there. He says, I'll take that 2 spot away. Coming down that 3 straightaway. Irwin trying to ramp it up all the way back home, but it's all Williams out front as he's got this one wrapped up. Coming back to us. Williams, Mrazek, Irwin, 1, 2, and 3. Out of main moto 34, main moto number 35. Georgia boy downtown. We're going to go. Got to be Herrera on the top spot. Mendito, Monreal, Merlot, McCabe, and Jackson driving in out of the second turn, 3rd straightaway. Still Herrera, Mendito on the top spots, running down through that 3rd straightaway. Bring these guys in and out of that last turn. Dirt Addiction trying to make it happen. Got to be Jackson on the 3 spot. Jackson will get that 3rd spot locked in as they come on back through. Looks like it's going to be Gold Cup 2. Well, Dawson Merlot picking it up for the 4. Whoa, getting a little jammed up in that first turn right there. Oh, Gmo in the hot zone right there. Hey, man, you're in the spot. You got to do what you got to do, man. Watch out for the old ejectocito because Griffin Sr., Deleuze, Lucas, and Masal in and out of the last straightaway. These guys trading a little bit more paint coming back at us. That's all Deleuze out front. Mako come back to the line. I'll go with the gold nag, too. Masal will pick up that 2 spot back at us. Looks like it's going to be Lucas for the 3. Mamo number 37, Meekum Phillips. Havlicek Martina coming down the second straightaway. Meekum out front, running the show, trying to make it happen. Phillips going to ramp it up on that 2 spot, down that 3 straightaway. See if he's got the pull. Going to try to put that high-low move down. Let's see what he's got on the way back home. Does he got the horsepower? Meekum going to ramp it up, bring it back down the last straightaway. That's what he's got going on. Back to the stripe. Meekum. Phillips 1-2, back to the stripe they go with the 189 bike. Jimmy going to get the 3. Another one out of the first turn, second straightaway. Big Wayne Hardman on the top spot, keeping the boys moving on. Wernette and Flores in and out of the second turn. Down that 3rd straight they go. Hardman running the show. J&R Colors out front. He's got this one locked in. Going into that last turn, he aired out a little bit more on the way back home out of Fort Myers. He's coming back down too. It's Big Wayne Hardman on the top spot, back to the line. Wernette going to pick up that 2 for PKS. Back to the stripe. Flores will get the 3. Another one coming our way. Wagner, Lindsay, Skinner, Kuhlman, Morera, Moberly in and out of the second turn down the 3 straight. Everybody cramping it up on the top spots. See who's got this one locked in as they bring it back around. In and out of that last turn they go. Thrillbilly Wagner trying to get things moving on, bringing them back down the last straightaway, looking for that top spot in the 118 bike of Skinner. Skinner back to the line. Skinner, Morera go 1-2, back at us. Moberly will come back in looking for that 3. Another hot lap going on with the boys right now. Motley Drew going to take it on down the second straightaway. Hydrogen Colors going to get things moving on. The Raging Cajun going to be Johnson on the 2 spot. Lingard on the 3. The Joker going to keep things moving on down single file with these boys down that 3rd straightaway. Main motor number 40. 51 to 55 cruisers will keep it moving, and that's the way it goes for those guys as they come back home. Pretty good stack, 56 to 60 cruisers. Kennard, Bercier, Johnson, Carbo, Pringle, Dye. Downtown, the Tomahawk Johnson going to fire this one off out of the first turn. Be like Pringle on that 2 spot. Profile Colors keeping things moving on in and out of that second turn. MCS going to ramp it up. Left the door open way down low. Mark Dye coming in hot right there. He says, I'll dive bomb it. Coming down through that 3rd straightaway. In and out of that last turn, we're going to go. It's all Johnson out front. Johnson runs it. Going to be Pringle on the 2 as he come on down that last straightaway. Nice move. It slides onto that 3 spot as he comes on back. Mark Dye put it together as he came into that second turn. That's the way it goes. Little Tykes, little bikes. Kirby, Morera, Edmonds, Bowler, Hoyle, Melvin, McMillan. Downtown we go. See who's got the horsepower to get things fired up on a Friday. Getting it going on down that second straightaway. Who's got the top spot locked in? Going to be Melvin. Melvin bringing this one back around with the 137. Maverick, the style man. He's trying to put it together on a Friday. Let's see if he can get things going on down through that third straightaway. Rock and roll time for these little tykes, little bikes, bringing it back around. The Style Man going around the outside, trying to make it happen. The dude, Melvin, says, no, not so fast, bro. Oh, Bloodhorn, Melvin. Oh, here comes Style Man right now, McMillan. He's going to try to get it done. Oh, that's it. That's a wrap. Say hello to your newest USA BMX Intermediate. Right there, Maverick, the Style Man, McMillan, moving up on a Friday. He says, where's my ice cream party at, Mom? Are we partying tonight or what? She's like, no, you got to get to sleep early, man. You got intermediate class tomorrow. Good stuff, Maverick. Way to turn it up on a Friday, buddy. Jenzuski, Gannon, Stroud, 7-year-old novice riders. Main moto 43 on track. Stroud on the top spot, keeping things moving on down through that third straightaway. Got the aces locked in right now. Jenzuski, Dilly Bear on that 2. Going to be Glitter Bomb Gannon. Gannon coming back on that 3 spot. She's coming out of Illinois. She's got running the hill as her local track. She's bringing it back through. Joanne, she's probably tuned in on a Friday, watching the main events right now. She's like, hey, I know that rider, Glitter Bomb. She's from my local course, so bring it back through. That's the way it's going to go down right there as they keep it moving on back to the line. 8-year-old novice riders lost one downtown. We'll get these guys going on. Carol, Priest, and Kirby, little tykes, little bikes. 8-year-old novice riders coming down through that third straightaway. 44 is your main moto number. Bringing it back through. Total points racing going on right now as they keep things moving on in and out of the last turn. Last straightaway coming back at us. Who's got that top spot right now? The 450 bike bringing it back through. Kirby. Kirby coming back to the line. Going to get it wrapped up right there. Downriders back up over here. They'll make some noise. Make some noise. They coming back around. Another one headed downtown in a hurry right now down that second straightaway. 641 bike on the top spot. Carrasquero. Uh-oh, dive bomber in and out of the second turn. Taylor coming back through. Oh, we're mixing it up right now. Total points racing coming down through that third straightaway. Bring this one in that last turn. Looking for that top spot. Taylor got the aces locked in. Oh, they're battle it out of that last turn, last straightaway. Coming on back out as Taylor going to get the low point, get the overall win coming back to the line, but a nice run from the 641 bike as they come back through. 515 will get the overall 1. 641 will get the overall 2 as they come back through. Another one coming our way in and out of that second turn. Getting a little dicey, getting a little sketchy right now. 41-45 Navi's lost one along the way. He'll get him back up. Hatchet, Rogers, Hall, Jenkins. Gold Cup 3 out front. Jenkins on the top spot, running the front lines. He's got to bring this one back down that last straightaway. Getting it done on a Friday. Oh, here comes a hot lap right now. But Rogers going to run this one back down that last straightaway. That's the way it goes, man. You go a little too fast, you get caught on that radar system, man. You never know. Bricino, Guthrie, Mahia, Griffith. Jackson coming down that second straightaway, looking for that top spot. Jackson getting it done to bring this one back through in and out of the second turn. Down the 3 straight, we're going to go. Juan Bricino coming back on the 2 spot, down that third straightaway, cranking it up, getting things moving on down that 3 straight into that last turn. Mejia, Griffith, and Guthrie all trying to find a way to the podium. Still, it's all a 927 bike of Jackson on the front lines, though. Jackson still getting it done with the Gold Cup 1. Jackson, Bricino go 1 and 2, back to the stripe of the 93 bike. Mejia going to get the 3. 6-year-old intermediates now. Francis, Parton, McPhee, Waldrop, Bunker, Toro, Marzian, and Jennings down the second straightaway. 62 bike running the show coming down to us. McPhee, M&M Pinks coming at us in and out of that second turn with the 32 bike of Francis. See ya! Working the 2 spot down through that third straightaway. E-Money going to be Parton holding on to a 3 spot, keeping things moving into that last turn. Waldrop, Bunker, Toro, Marzian, and Jennings all trying to ramp it up all the way back down that last straightaway still. Your 32 bike of Francis takes over the program back down to us. McPhee on the 2 spot. Back to the line. We're going to go with the Gold Cup 1. Parton will get the 3 and the 125. Jennings will get a 4. Now to main moto 48, main moto number 49. Driving in out of the second turn, third straightaway. Aarons, Falcone, and Miller working it out. Total points racing going on with this one. Aruba, where are you guys at? Make some noise coming down the third straightaway. Oh, they're in the house. Here we go. Aarons coming back out as Falcone on the 2 spot. keeping things wrapped up right there as they come on back down that last straightaway. How about Turk Jr.? Going to be Miller. Miller for the 3, and that's the way they finish it up out of main moto 49, main moto number 50, banging bars down into turn number 1. Arribas, Guido. Salvador, lost one right there. He's back up, make some noise. Lumley and Cross coming down the second straightaway. Jordan Bjorn on the front lines. He's running this one in and out of the second turn. Third straight we go. Salvador on the 2, locking it up down that 3 straightaway. 3 spot. Let's see who's going to lock this one in. Coming back down the line. In and out of that last turn we go. Still got it wrapped up out front as they come on back down to us. The 818 bike. Jordan Bjorn, another Aruba coming back out. It's 453 bike on the 2. Going to go Salvador. Tapasco, Hervey, Storin, Giraldo, and Altman down into that first turn. Altman trying to, got the door closed up. Lost one right there. Coming down the second straightaway, 227. Giraldo in and out of the second turn. He's bringing it back around with the 349. Hervey on the 2 spot, keeping things going down through that third straightaway. Everybody's on the move right now, trying to make it happen. Tapasco trying to get to that 3. He's going to lock it in and out of the last turn. Downrider's back up over here. Altman's back up. Make some noise for him. Still, your 227 bike. Giraldo on the top spot. Back to the line. He'll get it done. All the way back to the stripe he goes. Looking for that 107 bike on the 3. Storin. Bringle, Anderson, Owens, and Skywalker down into turn number 1. Fox Hunt Racing Colors on that top spot. Going to fire it off. Bringle down the second straightaway on the 127 bike. Making it happen right now. It's Bringle in and out of that second turn. The Orioles the 101. Getting a little loose. Bringle got a little loose. Went a little drift on it going into that second turn. Back up, though. Make some noise. They come down the 3 straightaway. 10-year-old intermediates, main moto number 52, keeping things wrapped up out front. Luke Skywalker on that top spot. Little factory mom and dad coming back at us. Ramping this one up with the 23 bike. Owens will pick up that 2. Back to the line. We'll go Anderson for your 3. Carrasquero, Esvido, Fitzgibbon, Morello, Ramirez out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Everybody's on the move right now. Coming back at us. In and out we're going to go. 928 bike. Carrasquero on the top spot. Coming down through that third straightaway. Keeping things moving on. Esvido, Fitzgibbon, Morello, Ramirez trying to ramp it up on the way back through. Still got it locked in out front. He's going to bring this one all the way back down the last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Going to be the 902 bike, Esvido. He's going to bring it back home on that 2. Back to the line we go. Another big move downtown, in and out of that first turn. Cordero, Store, and Eversole looking for a top spot. Tied up for this main event right now as they come down that second straightaway. What you see is what you're going to get with these guys. Store and Eversole, Wild Will trying to ramp things up. Going in now the second turn, third straight. See if he's got a little horsepower. See if he went over there and hit 110% up and got himself juiced up a little bit before the main event as he come on back at us. Down the last straightaway. Still what you see is what you're going to get. Storin, Eversole working it out. Storin going to bring it home, though. He's got it locked up, wire to wire, back to the line. Eversole for the 2, Cordero for your 3. Rush, Thuverez, Gatrell off the top spot, down that second straightaway, 67 bike. Sterling bring this one back around, got the aces locked in, looking for that 3rd one of the day. Fox Hunt Racing going to go Rush on that 2, Remy on the 3. Cranking it up in and out of the last turn. They ramp it up one more time on the way back down to us. Still your 67 bike out front. Gatrell going to come back to the line. He's going to hold on to it right there as they come back home. Rush on the 2. Thuverez is going to get that 3 spot. Back at us out of main motor number 55, main motor number 56. Emick, Visball coming down that second straightaway. Blackman, Rogers, Moat, Zuniga, Blackstock. Everybody on the move right now trying to crank things up. King trying to put it together, coming down the line. In and out of that last turn. Last straightaway. Everybody's on the move on the gas trying to make that pass on the way back home. Back to is Javon King. King on the top spot. He's got this one. Rogers on that 2 spot. Back to the line with the 6 bike. Emick will get the 3. As they come on back down to us out of main moto 56, main moto number 57, 51 to 55 intermediates. What you see is what you're going to get. 110 bike out front. Lamb bringing them back through and out of the second turn. Brusco and Miller keeping things charged up down through that 3rd straightaway. Who's coming out on top on this one? Who's got the horsepower? Does he got enough gas in the tank to make it happen? Is he going to get the full pole going? Coming back out of Stacy Lamb, Lidworks out of Davenport. Back to the line. Miller time on the 2. Brusco on the 3. Welcome to the Girls Club. Here we go with the little ladies. Sunday, Hardy, Brown, Robles, Sessa coming down the second straightaway, 09. The Beast Baby, Brown on the top spot, running the top. She's going to bring this one back through. Little Miss Attitude on the 2, coming down that third straightaway. Robles on that 3, ramping it up, coming into that last turn. Let's see what happens with these little ladies on the way back home. Into the girls' club we go if you're just tuning in on a Friday. Sunshine State National, day number 1. Williams. Brown will bring this one back through. I'll get it right. Hardy on the 2 spot, back to the line. Robles on the 3. Bringing it back home. 37 bikes. Sunday for the 4. Sessa for the 5. Gigi the Giant in and out of the second turn. Sunday, Greer, Southwell. McClure, Zimmerman, Edmonds coming down through that third straightaway. Boo the Beast, she's on the move right now. She wants a piece of the podium. Coming in and out of that last turn. There goes Boo the Beast down low. Gigi the Giant, she's got it up out front though. Southwell out of Marietta, Georgia, coming back down the last straightaway. Greer trying to ramp this one up. She'll set up for a 2 on a Friday. McClure on the 3 on a Friday. That's the way it goes out of main moto number 59. Main moto number 60, 8-year-old ladies downtown. Noelle, Assessa, Downey, Schneider down the second straightaway. Noelle has got the top spot locked in, but she knows she's got Sessa in the hip pocket right now, and she's got to crank things up down that third straightaway. The world champ chasing you down, keeping things moving on. Noelle has still got that top spot locked in and out of that last turn. See if Sessa can get the gas going on down to it. Noelle is still bringing this one back to the line. Sessa trying to charge hard back to the stripe. Noelle, Sessa back to the line. Dynamite Daisy will take this one up on a Friday. Sessa for the 2. Back to the line we go. Downey for the 3. Schneider for the 4. Elton, Gray, Hegberg, Vescuso, Urena, Biskupski out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Vescuso running the program. She'll bring this one back through. Dive Bomber coming in hot right there. Close the door up on her. And going to give her the white line or the black line treatment down here in Florida as they come on down that third straightaway. Bring them in and out of that last turn. Vescuso not backing off, though, for a second as we come on back down to it. Urena on the 2 spot gave her the run down the line as they go back at us. I'm going to go Hegberg for your 309 colors. That was a good move right there. But, man, I'll tell you what, Vescuso did not back down at all. Some good stuff going on. Mejia, Kopetsky, Dyer, Smith coming down the second straightaway. Got to watch out for the Blue Cheetah. She knows how to lay down some track speed. Dyer's got it pretty locked in, though, right now down that third straightaway out of Miami. She's coming back at us, but here comes the Blue Cheetah into the last turn. She's trying to ramp things up. I don't think she's going to have enough track to get it done, though. Coming back to us, it's all Dyer on the top spot. Smith for the 2, back to the line. Mejia and Kopetsky. Kopetsky on the 3, Mejia on the 4. 11-year-old ladies taking this one downtown right now. Vescuso got a pretty good pop on this one. Smeltzer, DeRosers, Chambers, Paltrow, Pringle, Smith, Thompson out of the first turn down the second straightaway. World 8 out front. It's all Vescuso coming out of New Mexico, driving this one in and out of the second turn, third straightaway with the 1 bike. Chambers on that 2 spot. Chambers trying to get it done. Thompson's on the move, though. She wants to take another step of the podium, bring him into that last turn. Profile Extreme. Power Effects Speedco colors trying to crank things up down the line. Bring this one back to us. Still got 1 bike of Chambers on the 2 spot. Thompson trying to crank it up. She'll get the 3. Another one headed downtown. Calla Cole, Kovacs, and Appenzeller got a pretty good shot with Kovacs. Kovacs going to get the door closed up on her. Flash coming down that second straightaway. Tiny but mighty. Appenzeller picking it up on the 2. The Crazy Girl, Cole picking it up on the 3 spot. Down that 3 straight they go. Kovac still getting it done out front. Bring this one in and out of that last turn. Appenzeller trying to give her a little bit of a run. Let's see if she's got some horsepower in the tank right now as they come on back at us. Still Kovacs out front, back to the line. Kovacs, Appenzeller go 1-2, back to the line. Get it going on. Cole for the 3, and that's the way it goes. Gilman, McMillan, Pierce, Spencer, Rodriguez working this one out down that second straightaway. J&R colors, it's all Rodriguez in and out of the second turn down the 3 straight. She's got it wrapped up right now. Coming down the line, bring this one back through in and out of that last turn. She's going to come on back at us. Still, Rodriguez out front. Gilman trying to get things going on faster. Bobby, she's trying to ramp it up down that last straightaway. Gilman for that 2 spot. McMillan trying to hold on to a 3. Back to the line. McMillan and Spencer get a 4. All right, coming on down to us. 14-year-old ladies on track right now. Getting this one going on. The Voice, Avery Jones, Dannenberg going to get it going on that 2 spot. Searfoss on the 3. Ramping this one up. Coming on back at us in and out of that last turn. We're going to go. Jones trying to keep things going on. Dannenberg, Searfoss trying to ramp it up. Jones on the home turf, though, in Florida on the East Coast, back to the line. She says, I got this one. Dannenberg, Surfoss. 15-16 ladies. You're going to get the hookup from Boogie Clark right now as we come on back through. That was the mystery moto of the day. Dropped one off downtown. We'll get her checked out coming down that second straightaway. Herrera. Sadie got the radio turned up full blast right now. She comes down that 3 straight. They go. Goodell, Cheryl, Franco, Horn, Hinton, Stevens, and Joseph. Lost one downtown. We'll get her checked out right away as he get this one wrapped up. It's all Herrera on the top spot. Back to the line. Horn for the 2. You get it wrapped up, back to the line. That's the way it's going to go with the 2 bikes. They say Goodell, good to get the 3. Getting our downrider checked out over there, making sure everything's all right. Yeah, Boogie Clark hooking up some mystery motos today, so the winner of that one just got a right, we go. Kelly for your 3. Good racing going on with those ladies right there. All right, 31-40, ladies. Downtown we go. Bensinger, Strayer, Badaniak. Strayer trying to get the first double going of the day, coming on back out of the first turn down the second straightaway, coming back to us. We'll get this one going on. Bring it back in and down the second turn. Shockwave, Strayer. Strayer trying to ramp this one up down that third straightaway. Along with Badaniak, keeping it moving on, bringing it back through, but it's all Bensinger on that top spot, and she'll fire it up. She'll double down on a Friday as she come on back through. She got the cruiser, now she's got the class as she come on back to the stripe, and that's the way to go. As we come back through, Anna main moto 69, main moto number 70. Downtown we go. Looks like the last of the girls' club coming our way. Machine Gun Bonnie. Never know, she might air it out. She might throw us a manual, every something. She's always good for something out there. Most of all, just having fun racing her bike still. Bringing this one back through, down through that third straightaway. Huntland on the top spot. She's got to go on. Laszlo and Bell working it out. They're tied up for the main event, so what you see is what you're going to get for that 2 spot. It's all Huntland on the top spot, and she runs this one down that last straightaway. She'll bring it back through. She thought about it for a second. She's like, man, maybe a little bit. I'm kind of tired. It's Friday. Had to drive and all that kind of stuff. Back to the line. That's the way it goes down for the ladies. That was the last of the girls' club. We're moving on to the boys right now. 6-year-old experts, main motor number 71. Lavoie, Reynolds, Van Gelder, Andrade, Taylor, Fowler. This and Nate coming out down that second straightaway looking for that top spot. Got to be Hollywood, Reynolds. Reynolds in the zone right now, and he is definitely in the zone going in and out the second turn down the third straightaway. Fowler picking it up on the 2 spot. Down that 3 straight we go. It's all up for grabs of the 3 spot of the podium, driving in and out of that last turn, cranking this one up. Who's got it locked in? But it's all Reynolds out front. Reynolds, Fowler still 1-2, coming back down the last straightaway. Reynolds, Fowler, 1-2, back to the line. Van Gelder going to get the 3 in the nag 11. Lavoie will get a 4. Sullivan, Melvin, Simon, Cox, Lindberry, Kinsler, Workman, Hicks out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. 3-4 wide going on right now as they drive this one back through, in and out of that second turn. Third straight they go. Daryl Simon out front. Aruba keeping things moving on. Simon out on the top spot and runs this one back through, in and out of that last turn, cranking it up one more time on the way back home. Getting it wrapped up right there. 10 bike of Cox on the 2 spot. Cox will get it done on that 2. Back down that last straightaway. Dyson for the 3. Back to the line. Like the nag 8 bike, the dude Melvin will get that 3 as they came on back home. Workman looking for the 4. Gainey, Eckel, McPhee, Griffith, the Southwell, Hudzik driving in out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Claiborne, Answer Colors on that top spot. He'll bring this one back through. And oh, nice move right there. Drop it in. Hutch to the clutch. Griffith, man, he put the smooth move of the day. Eckel says, not so fast, my man. I'm going to lean on you a little bit. Sorry, that's what I got to do, bro. Coming on back out is Eckel. He'll get it wrapped up coming back down the last straightaway. But, man, Griffith put the smooth move down in that second turn. McPhee going to get the 3 in the 20 bike. A Southwell will pick up a 4. Woohoo! Some hot laps going on. The skillet's warming up out here in Daytona as they bring it in out of that first turn down the second straightaway. Man, you guys don't want to let the shark swim in open water. That's the last thing you want to do. Bring it back through and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Rock 1 coming in hot at Johnson. Everybody's on the gas trying to make some passes. Novotny locking in that 2 spot. He's got J&R ramping it up on that 3 of Wooters. Wooters trying to make it happen coming down the last straightaway. It's still Gallegos on the top spot. Gallegos, Novotny still 1-2 back to the line. Wooters for the 3 spot. Looks like Johnson for the 4. Good racing going on right now, that's for sure. Here we go, and got another one coming on. Woo, big snap out of lane 1, headed downtown. Going to get things going on. Angela, well, he slides back to a 2 spot. Let's see if he can get back up top side. Coming back out, it's the young gun, Cody Young. He's coming in out of that second turn. World number 2, bringing it back around. In and out of that third straight, way they go. 1 bike trying to hold on to that one. Lindberry trying to crank things up down the line. In that last turn we go, still bringing this one back through. It's all J&R Colors on the top spot. Young, the young gun, he's bringing it back down the last straightaway. Got the 2 spot locked into Lindberry. Lindberry will bring it back home. Angela for the 3, back to the line. Stoffer will get a 4. Main middle number 76, 11X. Aiko got a pretty good shot down into turn number 1. Out of Texas, going to bring it out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Nodars, Jinzuski, Workman, Garcia, Goto, Horn, Jackson. Garcia trying to chase him down. Give him a little tire buzz going in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, Super K. Just waiting for somebody to make a mistake right now as he brings this one back through in and out of that last turn. I don't think anybody's catching Aiko on the top spot. The UFO coming back down the last straightaway. Garcia going to give him a run. We'll hold on to a 2. Super K for the 3. Back to the line. Jumping Jack's Horn for the 4. Wilkie, Kopetsky, Dorenzis, Daniello, Jenzuski got a pretty good shot down into turn number 1. Williams, Litke, and Goris. DL Training Colors on the top spot. Putting all that DL training together right now. Jenzuski coming down that third straightaway. Keeping things going on. Georgia boy bringing this one back through. In and out of that last turn, he's going to go. Coming back at me. Ramping this one up, looking for the 2 spot. Trying to make it happen on the way back home. Down the last straightaway. Nag 16. Kopetsky going to hit that 2. Black Crown sliding in for the 3. Thirteen-year-old Expert's got a pretty good shot out of HRP down into turn number 1. Cam Bama going to give a little bit of an Alabama slammer down the second straightaway. Piper coming in hot. HRP in and out of the second turn. Nag 8 picking it up on the 2. A King, Gahan and Vicario, Locke, Piper, Badoniak, Wood, LeHue. Down that 3 straight they go. Bring this one back through. I don't know if anybody's catching Cam Bama on a Friday night as we come back out as Piper on the top spot. Going to go King for the 2. Back to the line. Vicario will slide in for a 3. Locke will get a 4. 14X, downtown we go. Gunny, Ruiz, Hayes, Paltrow, Crawford, Mendito, Cole, Pigo. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Black Crown running the show right now. Bring this one, Mendito. Coming in out of that second turn, down that 3 straight we go. Hayes trying to do a little shopping right there. And full tilt, cranking it up. He's bringing it back around. Ruiz in and out of that last turn. He's going to try to get things fired up and running down that last straightaway. Still bring this one back home. It's all Mendito. Ruiz going to come back to the line. Whoa! He got him. Ruiz, Mendito, Hayes. 1, 2, 3. Crawford will get a 4. Downriders back up. You guys give them some love coming back through the 44. Paltrow. Fifteen-year-old experts downtown. Hamill, Keller, Strickland, Zachengo, Esposito, Ochern, Bruni, and Blasio. Out of the first turn, down that second straightaway. Keep things moving on right now. Bruni on the top spot. Bruni, in and out we're going to go. Bruni, Esposito. Easy working that 2 down that 3 straightaway. In and out of that last turn, we're going to go. Oh, Esposito went down too low. Lost a J&R right. Lost the answer right. Coming back through. Bruni says, thanks, boys. I'll see you later. Coming back to the stripe. Cash Money Strickland on the 2 spot. Back to the line. He's going to go. Zachengo going to get the 3. The 1 bike will get a 4. And Hamill will get Esposito checked out, man. He tried to put a nice move going into that last turn. Just went a little too slow. The front tire just washed out. I know Gmo will get you guys on that replay every back in. Easy on the clutch, Wirtz. Easy on the clutch, man. Feather that thing out a little bit, bro. Oh, here's the big win to the day. Who's going to get some goodies right now? 17-20. You guys know what's going on. Polk going to fire it off. Herrera on the 2 spot. Drinker, Marshall, Clark, Witten, Henry, Kirby. Polk leading them in and out of the second turn. Herrera on that 2 spot. Oh, Speedy Smurf. Henry on the move down that 3 straightaway. Where are you guys at, Daytona? Make some noise for him. Coming back through. Polk getting it done on the top spot. Polk will bring this one back around. He's going to get the win from Boogie Clark back to the line. Whoa, Herrera will get the 2. Henry for the 3. But Polk getting the hookup from my man, Boogie Clark, hooking up some of the big classes today with some good stuff. Here we go. Weber, Bajirk, Rooney, Beaudry headed down into turn number 1. There goes the sneak attack from the back right there. Sliding it in power line, DFR colors. A Weber on the 2 spot right now. He wants to ramp this one up down that 3rd straightaway. See if he can get it going into that last turn. Trying to get a piece of Beaudry on the way back through. Going to get things moving on back at us down the last straightaway. It's all Beaudry on that top spot. They'll bring it back home. Beaudry, Weber go 1-2 back to the line. 26-35 experts downtown. Who's got the horsepower? Howler, Markle, Smith, Wyatt, Orahu, Wood, Bustos, Misal down the 2nd straightaway. It's all T. Smith out front. Of course, the Raceware driving it out that 2nd turn. 580 bike getting around the outside. Bustos, Alfredo. He's working it on the 2 spot. Bring this one back home last straightaway. It's all Smith on the top spot. Adios amigos. In and out of the last straight they go. Looking for that 3 spot. Here we go, the NAC 7 bike. The Misal. He's going to bring it back for the 3. Back to the line. They're going to go with the Gold Cup 3. A bowler going to get a 4. Collins, Meekum, Manrique, Workman, Post, and Phillips. Oh, Manrique on the top spot down that 2nd straightaway. Montesnos in and out of the 2nd turn. Down the 3 straight, he's going to go Collins, Meekum, Workman, Post, Phillips. Working this one. Meekum, how'd you get on that side of the track, man? That's not where you want to be, my man. Coming back down the last straightaway, get this going on right now. It's all Manrique on the top spot. Bring this one back to the line. Workman on the 2. Post for your 3 as they come on back at us. Meekum, you all good out there, man? Good to see you at least riding off the track. That's for sure. Walter Hardman, Camarada, Aikens, Rocky, Bunker trying to get up out on the front lines. Luciano on that 2. Oh! Luciano getting a little loose. Oh, Luciano, man, we'll get him, check on him, make sure he's all right. Coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Uh-oh! Splash going on right there. He wanted to test out the water trap as we come back. Our bunk out front runs the show back to the line. Big Wade Hardman for the 2. Walter for your 3. Oh, everybody's back up right there. Camarada, he's all good. Makes a noise. Luciano, you all good? He's all, I'm not happy about it, amigo, but I'm okay. I'm okay. You give these guys some love, man. Give them some love. Hook them up. Hook them up. Skillet's getting a little hot, Gmo. Warmed up a little bit. I mean, it's a rainy day, but the skillet still gets hot. You know what I'm saying? Camarada, back to the line. Tested out the pool out there. Splash Daytona. Who's got the horsepower taking this one downtown? Morera got a pretty good shot. Time to shine. Got to get things going on. Skinner. Topper, Bertolini, in and out of the first turn down the 2nd straightaway. Bertolini, Morera getting it done 1 and 2. They drive this one in and out that 2nd turn down the 3 straight they go. Skinner picking it up on that 3 spot. He's doing a little shopping. Let's see what he can put down to it. In and out of that last turn, bringing these guys back around. Rocky, Bertolini going to get things going on. Gonzalo, Morera's got a little horsepower and a little juice in the tank. Might have hit the 110 coming back to the line. He did, coming back to us. Morera, Bertolini go 1-2. Skinner on the 3 spot. Woohoo! Duke, Giraldi, Linarelli, Lingard, Motley, Johnson, Quinton, DeRosa's down into turn number 1. Pretty good shot out of Motley. He's going to take every. Oh, man, lost Johnson, the Raging Cajun down there. Lost a couple of them to get these guys checked out. Coming in on the 2nd turn, we're going to go Girardi in that 2 spot. He's going to bring this one back out. It's down that 3 straightaway, though. It's all Motley Drew on the top spot. He's got this one wrapped up. Linarelli says, all right, I'll slide in for that 3 spot. I'm good with that right now. We'll bring this one back home. Quinton's back up. Give him some love, man. And Johnson, he's like, I'm still smiling, bro. It's all good as they come on back to the line. Yeah, that's the way we do it, right? Last but not least, here we go. 56 and over experts. Pringle, Johnson, Sloan headed downtown. The Tomahawk Johnson. Going to give Gmo a little flyby right there as they come on out of the first turn down the 2nd straightaway. Johnson keeping it nice and smooth. Pringle and Sloan in and out of the 2nd turn, 3rd straightaway. Old School's trying to skate up on the podium right now. He's trying to get that 2 spot. He says, no, I'm not getting by Pringle, man. It's just not going to happen. That's a lot of Pringle to get by, man. He's just not the easiest dude to get by. That's for sure, huh, Scotty? Coming back to the slipe. That's the way it's going to go. Johnson on the top spot. Pringle on the 2. Old School Sloan on the 3. Hey, man, that's a wrap for day number 1 out here at Daytona BMX. Once again, a big shout-out to all the track operator, all the volunteers out here. Thank you guys for all of your hard work. If you haven't signed up for tomorrow, get over to the trailer quick, guys. You got to get signed up and get ready because we'll be right back for the action right here tomorrow. First thing in the morning, 9 o'clock, we'll start dropping gates. Sunday, same thing. So thank you guys again. Daytona, another great day. Don't miss out on the T.O. Burger, breakfast burger in the morning over at the snack bar. I'm just throwing that out there. Give you guys a little heads up, a little pro tip. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we still had that lost set of pink keys down at the finish line. So as you leave tonight, it's either Honda.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYCs and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
A racing legacy is built from dedication, hard work, blood and sweat. Discover your purpose. Unlock the passion. Inspire the next generation. Create your own legacy. ProMax. Be your own pro.